Brothers and sisters, once again, I don't know what just happened just then. Don't blame me, blame YouTube. Okay? Because I ain't did nothing wrong. I'm going to keep it funny though. And I'm back to right where I just left off. Yo, bro, family, they're doing the most. They're doing the most. Right on? They're doing the most. They know they're doing the most. They're hating on me. Because this is going to be one for the ages. When I say for the ages, for the ages. So I'm sipping on this little thing I got right there, right? I'm keeping it cool. I'm going to keep it funny because they've been playing games with your boy. But let's just go ahead and move on. I said, just like this. I said, just like this. I said, I never monetized this channel from the beginning till now, right? Now, why that seems like it's corny or it seems like it's silly, let's just talk about all the things I've talked about over the years that have become actual subjects. Hell, that have become TV shows, right? I've made so many points that if people want to get salty, they can. That's their prerogative. But they have to be real about something. I've been keeping it funny. Word? Do you know, like they look, just like you seen the thumbnail with Django, word? That's an old school Southern one. That wasn't made up in that movie. That's some old school stuff. Keep it funny. That's right. Hey, hey, chill. Right on. Don't start none, won't be none type of stuff. Word. Keep it funny, gentlemen. So check me out. When I tell people, I like that one. That's one to live by. Keep it funny. That's right. Like I said, the white boy did what he did to that young black girl. You know what I'm saying? No, bro, I'm not monetized. I'm not monetized. I'm saying I've never monetized the work. So this is why people have been able to take my works from me and me not have any kind of so-called legal recourse. Follow what I'm saying. Just think about this. In the last 5 years, and I have videos that vindicate this. I have videos that go back to 2016 that are on this channel that will prove to you and show to you before Yvette Carnell, Tariq Nasheed, Professor Black, the Black Authority. Hell, even niggas like O'Shea Duke that stole shit from me. Like, I'm talking about stole, like this took the idea. Listen, cats don't realize because I've always kept it funny. I don't have a way to go back and say, okay, these niggas stole all this from me. From the white dudes who stole stuff. Genesis Apologetics and all the plethora of so-called history channels that now talk about Middle Earth, that talk about the existence of a world within the world that we live on, right? That are not older than 5 years old. Follow what I'm saying, bro. Proof. Things that I've said that cats have taken. I've always kept it funny, right? So my thing is when I say keep it funny, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I know. Look, bro. The scripture has only a few people who are going to talk about it the right way. But they're going to take from us what they want to take from us. I don't sweat them taking it. I'm saying that I've kept it funny. Word. It's not like it was monetized. It's not like I came at their necks being like, yo, YouTube, these cats stole my stuff and trying to take these dudes to court and all that. Word, being petty. You follow what I'm saying? I've kept it funny. All I've done on this tiny little platform that I do have that is on the spirit that is considered the internet, this spirit has allowed for me to upload into its mainframe the information that I believe or I think pertinent. Certain things I have learned, absconded, outright taken and stolen from someone else. And stolen being that I'll tell you that I got this from them. It has nothing to do with me. It wasn't even a thought in my mind or something that I had even conceived. See, I have no issue with keeping it funny. I just want all these niggas who are not keeping it funny right now to listen. Keep it funny, bro. Keep it funny, sis. Look, man. I don't know if you remember this. It's been a little while, man. Cynthia G came over here one time, right? She probably been over here a few times, but she was over here one time, right? And she had the craziest name that I ever seen pop up in the damn comments, and it came at the very end once I distinguished and I had made it clear that I was about to end the stream, and I had ended it. Then out of nowhere, this off-brand name and this off-brand comment comes up. Now I knew it was her. There's reasons. My problem is this right here is that she's taken information that I've said, scientific things, and used them in ways that I see unfit. And I say unfit because she's not being intellectually honest. You have a sister that has a child by a fucking Gentile. You lost all bounds to speak on that because of that alone. Doesn't matter if you have children by black men. The fact that you talk down on black men and you have people who are supposed to be people allow the non-person thing to seed them with their genetics, she's lost all credibility. You can't have anyone like that speaking with you. They don't know anything. Word? What they think they know, they don't know. This is a fact. But I keep it funny though. Word? All I said is that chicks like that are mad that I'm not their baby's daddy. Niggas don't know. I don't put the camera all on my face, the light all on my face. Word? Nobody knows. I have beauty marks on my face. Word? That women acknowledge all the time when I'm right next to them. I'm not a thirsty ass nigga who needs that kind of attention. Having said that, I always kept it funny. Word? All I've ever told chicks like that, sisters like that to do is, if you think you care about any nigga out there who you're actually dealing with so much, show that nigga the way and shut the fuck up and get out the way. Because the energy you waste on this platform, right on, you don't have energy like a man. You're not a man. So it takes energy for me to manifest these words, to think about this. All this takes some form of molecular substance. You understand what I'm saying? Having said that much too, it's an insult. Man, look, bro. I think it's funny that they don't keep it funny. Because I say, yo, children are children and kids are baby goats. Keep it funny. When your kids get killed, keep it funny. Keep it funny now. Don't get mad when I don't acknowledge them as being children because you say kids, 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 kids. And I know that a kid is a baby goat. Word? Keep it funny. Keep it funny when you're no longer considered a man or a woman and you're considered human. But humans are transgenders and non-binaries. Keep it funny. Don't get mad at me. Keep it funny. See what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at, bro. I hope they can keep it funny, family. YouTube tried to shut it down, tried to hate on your boy. That's where I'm at. Nobody understands that level of keeping it funny because they don't want to keep it funny. Oh, no, that's too much. Word? That's too much. They'll want the treatment of something that they've never asked for. I'm a man. I'm a person. I'm a people. I'm of a people. I'm of the people. So therefore, I shouldn't have to ask anyone to damn sure I'm not begging anyone to treat me like a person or a people. Right on? A son of man. But you'll treat with adulation, respect, and gratitude and extol those that can't even prove their peoplehood. Stop it. Keep it funny. Because everybody's a person to these dumbass niggas, right? Follow what I'm saying. Keep it funny because you call them the devil, but at the same time, call them white mommy, white daddy. I don't. It ain't scripturally mandated nowhere that they would be my mother or my father while I was in this land as a sojourner. Keep it funny now. I'm sipping. Don't be mad at me because I'm keeping it funny. Word, that's what I do. They talk all this shit about niggas who smoke weed, who drink potion, word, and sit back and relax and watch the shit go by. I keep it funny. Like I said about that punk ass deputy laying up on that little black girl, okay? Looking hella sexual, and ain't nobody called that shit out. Keep it funny, white boy. When a white Gentile like you jump on you and like to break your whole neck, I want that. He don't never got to hear it. I want that deputy to keep it funny. I want that sheriff's department to keep it funny when somebody try to snap his whole head off his shoulders. You feel me? Right. Keep it funny. Hey, they wanna evict people. Keep it funny when niggas blast on you for trying to evict them. Keep it funny now. It's all business. It ain't personal. It's all business. It's all business here, right? As they say, not business, business. BIDNESS. Okay? Stop it. And I love it. LUB. Stop. Love it. Stop it. They ain't fucking with me, bro. That's why I said I keep it funny. I've been keeping it funny. I'm going to keep it funny till the day I'm out of here. Want to know why? Because I have the ability to do so, to laugh about it. They can't laugh about it. Want to know why? Because they get money off this platform. I don't. All the money I get is in the real world, the world that actually exists, where I can physically, tangibly touch my job. I can show you what I did to get paid. See what I'm saying? I keep it funny. Look, check this out. I got fired from this place, Crudo and Kodo. They sent me a $334 check out of nowhere. I ain't been working there, man, since June, right? They said, this is your share of the service charge for April to June, $334.73. What I found funny about that, and I'm going to keep it funny, I'm not going to call them and thank them for a damn thing, word, because that's money that I should have got while I was working, number one. Number two, that's what happens when the Most High God truly knows who you are, because he'll bless you, right? No super chat, no PayPal, no Cash App, no none of that. Word? That's from the works I've done in this earth. Motherfuckers want me to come back and work for them, I bet. Willing to pay me more money, I bet. But I ain't going back there. I got a job lined up for Wednesday. They don't know. Nobody knows, man. I keep it funny. Word? I walk to work. That's how funny I keep it. I live close enough to most of the places that I work to walk to them. If I don't live close enough, I find somewhere where I can catch the bus and then walk, you know. I don't mind putting miles on my feet, bro. It ain't no big deal to me. It's not a big deal to me. You know, it's hard for me to believe that niggas think that they're warriors but can't walk 10 miles right now. They just can't just bust out 10 miles on their feet. I can, no problem. Word, and my body hurts and aches and everything like that. But I still have that in me to just make it happen. They can say that's my youth, but there's niggas who are my age who are 30 who are not trying to walk no 10 miles. You'd have to pay them to do that. I'm going to do that on my own. This is the difference. They can say, oh, that's stupid. The car they driving is witchcraft, bro. They don't understand. Word? The Most High God didn't ordain that. Men rode donkeys. Men rode mules. If you had real money, you had a horse or a camel back in the day. Come on. In certain countries, they rode elephants. If you really had it going on like that. But that's not the world. That's not the earth we live on at this point in this junction. So I'd rather exercise for free and get that little bit for free, because guess what? I'm still going to get paid. I'm still going to get mine. Word. 334 is not a check for me. Right on. You know, I'm used to 14, 15, 13, 12, whatever. Over $1,000 every 2 weeks. What I'm used to. That's just it. I'm not going to say I won't make less than that, but I'm not trying to settle for less than that. And that's the bottom line. I keep it funny. Right on? I don't ask nothing. You don't ask nobody for nothing. Brother, you work for yours. What you have, you work for. Everybody who's going to see this, most of them put physical sweat equity into that. That's a term I used to use all those years ago. These dudes stole that off of me. I stopped using it. Once again, I kept it funny. Word? Hey, man, what about hashtag tangibles? Without me, they wouldn't even been talking about tangibles. They didn't even know what the fuck they was talking about. This is a fact, man. I've been keeping it funny. And I've kept it on my channel. That's how funny I've kept it. If I go to somebody's comment section, they have the authority, the right, and if it means the obligation to block me. So no one can see what I'm saying. If they so choose to. If they choose to, they can delete certain comments that I made. You feel me? Come on. Come on. I'm just saying, family. Will they keep it funny, though? Come on, brother. You know we logical. Okay? 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 You feel me? Takes a dab. Sounds logical. My brother logical. That's how we do it, man. I got some of this Pendleton. As I say, is a white folk Hennessy. It's some good stuff. But look, I'm sipping on that. We chopping it. I got time to just chop it. Because they tried to sabotage this earlier. They tried to take away what was supposed to be here. I couldn't chat. I couldn't type nothing. I damn sure couldn't see nothing. YouTube so badly wants me to quit. This whole platform wants me to quit so they can come up off of the things that they never created, that they never manifested in the mind. The God of glory, through the angels, has given me a mind to think. Because the angels have heard my petition. They have extricated that was not righteous, okay? And they have perpetrated that which was to the Most High God. Can y'all hear me? Right on? They have translated that which was righteous to the Most High God. And all the rest is excrement to be left off somewhere. Waste, dung, trash, garbage. And I would rather it be that way. But the things that have been said that have been taken from me, that I know were taken from me, I just laugh about it because I'm like, man, all I've done is kept it funny. I asked them to keep it funny. I won't tell y'all which channel I was at or what I was doing. I had got into two different channels. I'm going to tell you about one of them because it doesn't matter because I've always talked about this individual. The other one, I still like, bro. I still got love for bro. I just think that what he did was backwards. I was there. I spoke my piece. Someone came along with a funny sounding name, started talking to me sideways. I talked to them sideways back. It got to a point to where, once again, like I said, if you're calling me broke, you're pocket watching. Word? You can't call me broke and then tell me to stop pocket watching. Okay? Oh, you pocket watching. Nigga, you pocket watching if you calling me broke, dude. It's backwards. But I kept it funny. Word? Well, I kept it as funny as I could. I tried to keep it funny. Word? And I end up telling a cat in so many words that the snakes in his circle were going to devour him. That comment got deleted. I won't tell you where it got deleted at. Now I will tell you, Blue Blood Sports TV. I don't know what got into Blue. Maybe he just had a slip of the finger, or maybe he thought YouTube would try to shut him down if he let me go all in. Anyhow, other one, Tariq Nasheed, called me all kind of broke ass niggas. Broke ass BAD, capital BAD. It was just like this, bro. BAD, which I think means broke or bum ass dude. Right on? Bam. Right on? Oh, I spelled broke wrong. Let me go ahead and put that correction out there so people know I spelled it wrong. Anyway, Then he deleted those comments that he fucking sent to me. Word? Then he deleted the comments he sent to me. This is Tariq. I swear to God, bro. I can't make this shit up. Nigga had the burner account, the 2B conscious or B2 conscious, some shit like that. Right? Man, listen. And it has like a picture of the Michael Jai White and the Undercover Brother, the movie that was garbage, by the way. Anyway, this nigga is mad because I was telling him that he has children. They're called children. Now, I'm gonna keep it funny. If something ever happened to him or his family, God forbid, hey man, those humans and those kids got fucked up. That's life. Right. Those baby goats and those things that aren't even people got fucked up. That's how I keep it. I'm gonna keep it funny. Don't be mad at me because I keep it funny. Because they done kept it all too serious. They done been, I'm like the Joker. I'm like the Dark Knight Joker. Why so serious? You feel me? I want to know why they're so serious, bro. I'm telling them basic information. A child is a man babe. A goat, a kid is a goat babe. How hard is that? Every animal has a mother and a father. Yes, they do. That's right. There's cats out here who will be like, oh, seahorses give birth to their own babies. Is that still not the father? And did they still not have a mother? Stop. And there's a group of lizards out there, reptiloids, that say are all female that breed with one another. But how do they know that they're all females? How do they know? How do they know that this animal doesn't have a tiny little privy member that distinguishes the male from female? They don't know. They just say that. They don't know anything, y'all. Listen, man. That's him. That's a burner account, bro. That's the burner, okay? But all I'm saying is this, though, family, is that you have too many situations where people don't acknowledge. I'm talking about people who look, real people, niggas, don't acknowledge that, hey, you're not your enemy. So it's not your job to get paid off the success or suffering of your people. Let your enemy do that and distinguish yourself from your enemy. So that way people can see that there's nothing like you like your enemy. Let me go ahead. I'm going to keep it funny. I'm keeping it funny right now. Listen to this. You know who is raising $1 million to get his little museum off the ground? As opposed to saying, hey, let's put some money in the bank for homelessness to fight homelessness, poverty, specifically for Black people. He'd rather make a museum where he can make money. Come on. Does it make sense to anybody? That he would rather make a museum than do something that would actually help Black people. But then at the other side of his neck, talk about how Black people are mistreated by the system. Come on. But you're asking the same Black people who barely have a couple nickels to rub together to give you what little they have, so that way you can build a useless fucking museum. If they have one, I don't want it, nor do I need it. Did you hear me? The police departments don't stop no crimes. Fire departments don't stop no fires. Ambulances don't prevent people from dying. All the shit is useless. Right. Health clinics came from the Black Panthers, but do they give the Panthers credit for that? No. Community meals come from the Black Panthers. Do they give the Panthers credit for that? No. True free education and the means thereof come from those same Black militants. Do they give them credit for that? No. I'm keeping it funny. Let me stop. Let me not get serious. Let's keep it funny. right? That's the whole point of this. Just keep it funny. Word? Let's not get angry about it. Whoa, 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 whoa. See, I had to catch myself, right? I have to keep it funny. Right. Word? So why do they want to get paid off for something that they didn't want to pay nobody else? Let's keep it funny. Y'all didn't want to pay these other cats, and y'all thought it was a bad idea. Y'all thought that was communism. You know what I'm saying? Probably both. Probably both, family. Probably both. You probably know them from both. But all I'm saying is this, bro, is why can't they keep it funny? Word? Hey, check this out. Israel wants to blame Iran for a tanker going down, right? And really, it's a Japanese boat that is owned by a Jewish French dude or something like that. It's kind of a weird transaction. There's a bunch of different separations of powers. Check me out. I'm going to get to that in a second. Check me out, family. Why can't Israel keep it funny? Iran said they didn't do it. If Israel said, look, check this out. It could be you and a Jewish dude in the room. He could fart, and you'd be like, bro, did you just fart? He'd be like, are you an anti-Semitic? Listen, keep it funny, Israel. Right on? Keep it funny. They said they didn't do it. They didn't do it. Right? Y'all murdered a top-level dude not too long ago with the drone strike on a truck, and the shit blew up. Y'all didn't confirm or deny. Right? Iran said we didn't do it. Maybe it wasn't them. Maybe Israel did it. Keep it funny, Israel. Don't act stupid. Fifth cousin, that's cool. I don't listen. I'd rather people keep it in the family. I'm gonna keep it funny. They so badly want black people to breed out with anyone else other than black people. I'd rather us keep it in the family. I'll keep it funny. Come on. Because we're supposed to anyway. Nigga, she could be his first cousin. I don't give a fuck. Right on? They literally have brainwashed us into thinking that us producing children with those that are actually our kin is wrong. That's how we got here. Who else was slaves fucking? Keep it funny. Who else were slaves really with, though, family? Other than their own family. Keep it funny for a second. Okay? Listen, bro. Don't let them confuse you, and don't let them bamboozle you and pull the rules. Right on? AKA the wool right over our eyes. Because that's what they want us to do. They want us to be looking through a blanket our whole life. Fuck that. Fuck that. I ain't never heard that story, family. I ain't never heard that story. Right on? Murder is an act of cowardice anyway. Word? It's an act of cowardice. You know? I've never murdered anybody. I've never killed anyone either. Not on purpose. So, and I've done great bodily harm to folks, but I ain't never killed nobody on purpose. Hey, family, I wouldn't be surprised because some of the shit he says, you can't just say some of this shit that he be saying. He be saying some wild, reckless shit sometimes where I'm like, I don't know, man. You feel me? Maybe he's involved on a level that, that niggas don't want to admit. Word? Like, you know what I mean? Because they want to believe in him. And no, family, that's what you did. Yes, you kept it funny. Yeah, let me go ahead. You kept it funny. You kept it funny. You kept it funny. That's what you done. Look, they can be mad about it all they want. That's the truth. Right on? We just keeping it funny in here, bro. They're going to get to go back over this chat. Oh, this chat is going to be, I tell you, this is going to be one of the greatest ones ever. One of the greatest ones ever that I've ever got to lay out. Likes don't matter. Views don't matter. I know when the real people get this, they're going to feel it. All we got to do is keep it funny. This whole time, that's all we have to do until now, until the end, bro. Just keep it funny, bro. Excuse me. Keep it funny. I know that Abraham was a light-skinned black man. I know he wasn't tarmac black. I keep it funny. They can tell me the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, the darker the flesh, the deeper the roots, all they want. Pac don't know what the fuck he talking about. Right on? I'm going to keep it funny, though. I'm going to keep it real funny. I don't have to worry about it. I'm not light-skinned. So niggas can't get mad and be like, oh, what's he saying? Because I'm like in the middle, literally. So I'm keeping it funny. But that's how that be, though, brother. That's how that bees, though, brother. Right on. The 90s were crazy. Maybe he didn't murder nobody. Maybe it was a justified homicide, right? Maybe if that was either one of us, we would have killed somebody too. But my point is this, though. I'm just keeping it funny. Word? Foundational Black Americans, I didn't come up with that term. But I know tangible. I know when I hear the word tangible, every time I hear it, every time I see niggas type it, and I'm like, they don't know. I see a little bit of me in them, right? Because I know for a fact in 2016, I made it clear. I didn't want no money with nobody's face on it. I wanted the gold, the silver, the carbuncle, the rubies, the topaz, the amethyst, the jade, the emerald, the nickel, the copper. Come on, I even want the lead. Give me the lead. Give me everything that's worth something. I need something tangible. Let me put that in there. I need something tangible. That's what I need. Word? That's what you need. I know I said it first. They don't want to believe me? Tell these niggas to show you the videos they first say it. Say it again? Okay, I need the gold, the silver, okay? The rubies, the amethyst, the carbuncle, the topaz, the jade, the emerald, okay? I need the copper. Hell, let's throw the nickel in there, okay? We need some nickel too, okay? We need the lithium. We need all that. And the lead. Give me the lead too. Throw it in there. Something tangible I can put my hands on, brother. And they don't want to hear that. I've kept it funny. I've kept it funny for all these years. They won't keep it funny with me, though. They get all serious and butthurt. Talking about, nigga, get your money up. Get your weight up. I'm 5'8", not even 5'9". I can only weigh so much. You get what I'm saying? Before I start looking like a doughboy or something. Hey, man. Respect the game, y'all. Respect the game. They don't even respect their own rules and regulations. I bless the Most High God. You bless the Most High God. You know what I did this morning when I woke up? I thanked him for keeping me to abstain from sin. And I thanked him for letting me live to see this day, because it's a beautiful day. Every day is a beautiful day. It could be raining and thundering and about to storm and typhoon in this bitch. It's still a beautiful day. It's a great day because God made it. I didn't make today. I didn't make this earth. I didn't make the trees. I didn't make nothing. I am a recipient of his mercy. Come on. I am an active recipient of the Most High God's mercy. Oh, it's okay. Give it here. I need it too, bro. I need all that. Look, they put everything in everything. Right on? If they want to give me some more of that, give it here. I ain't about to eat it. We'll find the real way to use it. Keep it funny, bro. Keep it funny, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Keep it funny. I love it. Keep it funny. That's where we at. We're not doing nothing else. We're just gonna keep it funny in this joint. We're not gonna make nothing. I'd rather tell everybody, hey, let's keep it funny. They say that Joe Biden is incompetent and has cognitive dissonance. Keep it funny. That means that what he said about a real shooting war ain't real, huh? Keep it funny. Let's keep it funny. Right? Joe Biden, not me, not Demetrius Jones, Joe Biden. Joseph whatever Biden. Third generation immigrant. Him. He said that America could get into a real shooting war because of a cyber attack. Let's keep it funny. Who's been saying that for the longest? Let's be real. Let's keep it funny for a second. I've been keeping it funny. Like I said, all the things I say, I hear everywhere else. I hear this, that, the third everywhere else. Right on? I hear, you understand, or right on everywhere else. Talking about from cats who never talk like that. Till I came around and dropped a comment in their comment section. I want them to keep it funny, though. Keep it real funny. Because, look, don't get mad at me because I say things that you don't like. Hey, bro. Listen, let's keep it funny on the vaccination, right? Let's keep it funny on COVID, too. You can't eat swine, seafood, and undercooked meat and expect for that to have a positive health consequence. Stop. 2 of the 3 things you're eating may not have, for sure the swine is unclean. But if you're eating seafood, and I'm talking about all around pescatarian, which you eat everything out the water. It's not just scales and fins. Now you're talking about things that are just as much of a bottom feeder as the swine. Word? Only it doesn't live on the earth. It has water pulsating around it. So there's a level of, I guess, better cleanliness to it, but it's still not from the earth. So if you eat this the wrong way, you're really out of here. No question about it. Follow me. Vaccine, as opposed to asking people to change how they're living, as opposed to the government who shoveled out trillions of dollars last year, should have gave me my trillion and niggas wouldn't be saying nothing. Black people would be straight. Had they gave me, listen, I know this is going to sound crazy, but think about the reality. Had they given me the trillion I've asked for already that I'm entitled to, I deserve and I rate, Black people wouldn't be asking y'all for shit. They would be asking me. Word? No. They better cut it out where they throat be sore. Right on. Nigga have a neck looking like a frog in here, looking like a toad by the neck, eating booty. They better cut it out. Motherfucker in here be here looking like Frogger. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Nigga in here be looking like Frogger by the neck. Look, man. They better cut it out. They better eat what's clean. Can you dig it? If it's not clean, don't eat it. I'm telling you. That's all I can say about any of that. If it's not clean, don't eat it. Don't eat it, bro. They'll be fucked up in here, looking bad by the neck, looking all puffy and swelled up and shit. You don't know what this motherfucking bitch got. Doing some nasty shit. These niggas don't know. But they some nasty motherfuckers. Right on? These same niggas who do that, like the same niggas who doing that are like fans of like Little Gay Boy X. Word? Hey, while we're on the subject of people doing shit they ain't got no business doing, let's keep it funny. The baby didn't do nothing wrong. I don't even care for the baby. I don't even like him. But I'm going to say this right here. Even if what he had said was directed at motherfucking gay folks, guess what? Them homosexual motherfuckers are 50% more likely to contract a sexual transmitted disease. 50%. Nigga, that's what all the technology, all the scientific advances, they're still 50% more likely to get an STD than a motherfucking grown-ass man or woman. Granted, they're a grown man or woman themselves, or adult male, adult female, running around doing shit. Yeah, yes, that's right. And the baby was right. The baby was absolutely correct. But yeah, I don't advise anybody to eat anything unclean, bro. Word? The seafood is terrible. These niggas out here eating lobster, you might as well be eating ass. Right? You eating crab, you might as well be eating ass. Right? You eating swine, you might as well be eating ass. See what I'm saying? They don't want to hear that though. They're like, oh, I can't believe he would say that. Keep it funny. They're unclean. It's unfit for your body to have it in there. Who's Sky News? Who's that? Listen, man. Listen. They'll never snatch me down. Can you dig it? I'm too small. Listen, bro, if they kill my channel, it proves everything I've been saying right. Let's keep it funny though, bro. These niggas is out here doing everything wrong. Let's keep it funny. Let's keep it funny on this tip now. Little dudes out here killing one another who have no idea that the Russians, the Iranians, and the Chinese are planning to invade this country. You killing a dude who could be watching your back. You about to kill somebody that actually might have made sure that they don't lay you all the way the fuck out before you can get to safe refuge. That's the truth. Little niggas, you know, most of these niggas ain't over 30 who are just out here just blasting on dudes for no reason. Because cats a certain age understand, like, if you do that shit, it's gonna come back. It has to eventually come back on you. Hey, look, man. If they said some shit that YouTube didn't like, you gotta realize, family, it's me and you right now. There's been a couple of straggle-daggle motherfuckers who probably could have been Tariq and anybody else that come up in here to watch this video so far. It won't get that many views. YouTube will keep it suppressed. But the black people who will get it, this is what they hate to hear. This is what they hate to know. We're just keeping it funny. I deal with the nucleus of black people I deal with are far more intelligent than the thousands and thousands and thousands that these other dudes get to deal with. You see what I'm saying? Right? Like, so you're highly intelligent. I believe that everybody I deal with is highly intelligent, because niggas who don't understand nothing don't want nothing to do with me, because they think I'm trying to be like a white person. They think white folks are people. I don't. Yet they will donate their money to a nigga like a guy who calls himself Tariq. That might not even be his real fucking name. Think about that. Right? Think about that. Did his parents name him that? Because if that's not his God-given name by his parents, I don't give a fuck what he says. Doesn't matter. Whole bunch of niggas changed their name in the Bible. But only 2 ever had their name changed, from what I understand, by God. And just for the record, Moses means I found you, or I pulled you out of the water. Stop it. That wasn't even his real name that his parents had given him. For clarification, Jacob would be named Israel. Israel, by some folks' account. For wrestling with what I know is the Messiah, whom many consider Jesus. I know for a fact that Abram, who was later named Abraham, met face to face with the Messiah, whom many consider Jesus, on at least 3 different occasions. Stop it. See, it's when people don't appreciate and they can't keep it funny. Word, I keep it funny in the Bible all the time. Okay. Scientists say there's 365 days. Enoch says there's 360 days in a year, and there's 4 days, one each, that represents the seasons. I guess there's 5 seasons out of nowhere. I'm not going to argue with nobody. I'm going to just keep it funny at this point. The sun is not the regulator of the day, and the moon is not the regulator of the night. They're not the great regulators of night and day. I'm going to keep it funny. I don't have to get carried away. At this point, I realize there's no need for me to get angry. Or just keep it funny, bro. You feel me? Keep it funny. That's where I'm at. If I keep it funny, what can they say to me? How can they feel about me? What have I done to them? Can you feel me, bro? Can you hear what I'm saying, family? What have I done to them? As long as I keep it funny on that level. If I keep it funny and say, I know for a fact that Abraham was light-skinned, that most black people didn't get darker than me. And I don't know where cats who were dark-skinned came from other than something that is not normal. I'm talking about all the way blue-black. I'm not talking about niggas who were just dark. I'm talking about motherfuckers who are blue-black and don't even look like people. I wouldn't know. I have no idea. That's not my problem to be worried about. That's not my problem to be worried about at all. Wanna know why? Because the darker the flesh, the deeper the roots. That's why. Keep it funny now. Same cats who believe that they praise a dude like Pac. Didn't he get his head blown off for jumping the dude in a casino and engaging in a cowardice act that cost him his life? Yes or no? See, when you can keep it funny and just don't really get inside your feelings and just tell the truth, it's way easier like that. See, let's keep it funny. When brothers like Nipsey Hussle got killed, niggas like Tariq Nasheed, who called him a brother, got paid or made money because he died and was able to talk about it and made a lot of money off of that type of stuff. Let's keep it funny. But we'll talk shit about niggas who spray painted a mural of Nipsey who didn't make $1 off of Nipsey's death and might have suffered while Nip was alive because of actions that Nip made when he was younger, before he had became a fully competent and conscious in his actions grown man. See what I'm saying? It's different. See, I'm keeping it funny because I don't make money off of the suffering or success of black people. Let's just keep it funny again. Gwen Berry, my sister. Man, that's my sister. Love her dearly. Nigga, fuck with Gwen Berry, I'm taking their whole head off. Check this out. Especially if you do it in front of me. You talk shit about Gwen in front of me, I hope your chin lift weights. That's all I can say. Because I'm going to hit you with everything I got. Check me out. Sister Gwen said, look, first, I'm here to win. Second, right, pretty much, you know, I want to compete type stuff, right, and win the gold. Thirdly, I'm here for the oppressed people. I don't care about her talking about representing the country. Listen, She had to fix her whole shit. Because remember when she qualified, the two big fat looking white girls, Gwen looked like she's in shape. Gwen looked like if she punched a dude on his chin, he might go down. Okay? Don't. Anyway, look, bro. Sister Gwen said, I'm here to represent the oppressed people. That should have been her first #1 goal. Right on? Word? That if we weren't oppressed, there would be no one else other than us who were at these games. Who's competing with black people? Who? Tell me who. Let's just be real. Y'all think China's not cheating this year? Y'all think Russia's not cheating this year? You think Iran's not cheating? Just because I talk about Rick, don't think I don't know about how they get down. They're still Rick. That's all they'll ever be is Rick to me. That's it. They will never do anything for me. Check me out. If y'all don't think these cats cheat to this day, you're lying to yourself. I'm laughing about it. Because don't nobody understand, don't nobody know. You have individuals who believe that what they're seeing is true. This sister can't represent the people without being made fun of and without being brought to question what's her true intention. Why does she have to represent this nation? This nation, once again, we keeping it funny. We keeping it funny. They own slaves in this nation. Some of these nations that they're talking about right now barely have a fingerprint, let alone a footprint on slavery. Word? Peace, sister, peace. You know, there's barely what people believe. Once again, the God of honor has a way of showing you things that nobody else would ever believe if you told them. You get what I'm saying? I know for a fact that what I see and what y'all see are not always the same thing because they want me to think I'm crazy. That's part of the game. But I'm telling y'all, what Sister Gwen did was more powerful than what Simone Biles did because she made her stance known before the Olympics. Simone Biles got to the Olympics and realized that there was somebody from another nationality who could potentially take gold and help, not make the situation worse than what it was. They can say whatever. But the sister should have made her feelings known. It's okay that you care about black people, but I'm keeping it funny. Word? A part of her wants to still impress white folks, even though she's married to a dude who made it to the NFL, or she's in a relationship with a brother who made it to the NFL. I can't think of his name right now, but he's a young brother. He's 26, right on, 25, 26. He's like her age. He played for the Texans. Young brother, good looking brother, handsome brother, right on. She had nothing to prove to these white folks. Nothing. Nothing to prove to them. Nothing to prove to them. But yet, she feels she has something to prove to them. Where do you think she got it from when she said she wasn't doing it for herself? Right on? Right. And it used to be fun for her. Right on? It was fun for the young lady because guess what? She doesn't understand that you can't have it both ways, right on? You know what I'm saying? You can't have it both ways. You have to either live with the results and the consequences, or you have to get over it. You have to just let it be. See, I don't believe that it was a mental thing with the sister so much as I feel like it was an emotional thing with her. Like her something in her feelings affected her ability to work, right? And I'm keeping it funny. Because they work their whole lives. Their parents spend, who knows how much money Simone Biles' parents spent for that. But there's not that many black people with the last name Biles. Right on? So how many generations of her family you think are born here? If we really do the deep digging. I won't do the deep digging because I don't want to throw no dirt on it. But it'll just show you that there's a lot more people with the last name Berry than there are Biles in this country. Let's just go ahead and be real. People don't want to hear these type of things. But I'm going to keep it funny for a second. Is it just by coincidence or just by chance that cats who may have what they believe is questionable lineage, with these guys who claim to be ADOS, FBA, is that y'all are trying to stand up for cats who might not be as much as your people as you think they are? Uh-oh. Stand back for a second. Right? Because God forbid you have a situation where, I don't know, you actually have to account for who you are. See, it's not like Demetrius Antoine Jones, who should be a Griffin, where one side of my family comes from Alabama and the other side comes from Mississippi, right out the South. Literally, can't make it up. People on one side were sharecroppers. People on the other side marched in the Million Man March, the first one, seeing crosses burning the lawn and all that. Neither here nor there. Keeping it funny. Just keep it funny. Right on? The KKK weren't racist. They were just misguided, right? Let's keep it funny. The government of the United States is not racist. It just hasn't caught up with modern times. Let's keep it funny. Listen, by the time y'all feel like catching up and getting where your boy is at, it'll be far too late. Way too late. I laugh when dudes tell me, I'm still making money. How are you making money? What do you do to actually make money? Do you beg and ask other people in crafty ways for their dividends that they actually go and work for? Right? Or do you do something that actually produces dividends? Greater one yet. You went and shed blood on behalf of the so-called white man that is a Gentile. They send you a check every month. You vindicate those dividends, that fiduciary compliment, by saying that you serve this country. And then by going back into the history of your peoples to say that they all serve this country. But they served it for a different reason. See, you weren't serving to prove that you were a man. You were serving because it benefited you. And you were told that this is a steady paycheck. And this is a better way than having to work for the white man when you still end up working for the white man. So I don't understand how, once again, it's a mental thing, y'all. I'm keeping it funny. I hope y'all keep it funny with yourselves. Right on? Because I have no issue telling myself what's going on. Keep it funny. Let's just keep it funny real quick. You got police officers out here, army boys, white army boys, murdering black women. When I say police officers, there's a white dude in Mississippi or Missouri, and this is why I don't feel nothing about sisters who fuck white dudes. She fucking a dude who was married, threatened to tell the dude's wife he kills her. To avoid capital punishment, he pleads guilty. Don't worry about it. Like I said, no links, no none of that this time. Right, let's keep it funny. Let's keep it funny for a second. How many niggas do you think she told wasn't shit? Use an ain't shit nigga or something along the lines. Let's keep it funny. Wasn't a nigga who killed her though. Let me go ahead and take this last little drop of that. Ooh, let's keep it funny. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Right? Keep it all the way funny, brothers and sisters. Because it's not my job to make you feel better about yourself. It's your job to do the right thing so you feel good about yourself. If you don't do the right things, you'll never feel good about yourself. That's me being real with you. It's not me keeping it funny. That's just me being real for half a second. Because I've been trying to keep it funny this whole time. I've been trying to just not act like what happens to black folks is an account of racism. Word? It must not be. Like I said, I never monetized my channel from the beginning. I'm talking about at the end of 2015, when I was just 24 years old. I'm 30 now. I never monetized this channel. Never did anything like that. Never. Never did anything like that. Never did anything like that. Had I monetized the channel, I'd have got pennies on pennies. But what would have happened is that cats would have never been able to steal my work. Because what I would have done is I'd have taken a little bit of money that I was making already. I'd have put some trademarks on a few different things. And then I would have copyrighted other things. You can't take it now. Let's say I had put a trademark on the term tangible. Talking about how I put it. Professor Truth, whatever you think he is. The Black Authority, whoever you think he is. Tariq Nasheed, whoever you think he is. Yvette Carnell when she was around. Tone Talks. All these other niggas who talk about something tangible. Done. Because guess what? Had they brought this shit up, I'd have sued them out their fucking socks. That's a fact. See what I'm saying? Because in this land, I could do that. Nobody stopped me from suing you. But you're going to get crazy with the courts. You can't beat everybody. You can't get lucky with everybody. And I'm not the nigga to run up on. I'm really not. I would love for somebody who's 6'5" or better to run up on me so I can show them that they're keeping it funny. Your chin does not lift weights, cuz. I'm just keeping it funny right now. Word? Your chin don't lift weights. I know it don't. But if you want to find out that it doesn't, run up on me so that way I can show you. Anyhow. And if you think I'm not reaching your chin or think I'm not tapping it, like I said, run up and find out the hard way. I'm keeping it funny. Did I trademark my shit and sue the fuck out of niggas for copying shit? Fuck no. I kept it cool. I kept it real cool. Back when it was still relevant, I didn't say anything. I said something years later after they had already blown up their movements. Did they even acknowledge me? No. This is why they're going to hell. Keep it funny. Let's keep it funny. There is no heaven or hell to them, to none of y'all. No disrespect to anybody who believes in that. But to most y'all who's going to see this, there is no heaven or hell to y'all. But there's an earth, but there's no heaven or hell. But there's an earth. Same white motherfucking Gentiles who couldn't wipe their back end knew that they were living on earth, huh? Anyway, let me go ahead and just keep it pushing. Just keep it funny. Like I told y'all, this is that Pendleton. Okay? That's that good. That's that good. I laugh, like I said, because for me, I don't have anything to prove. Everything I said, I have more weeks. I'll have more works coming out this week of things that I've been saying, proving my point ever more. But I have nothing to prove. I have nothing else to show y'all for the most part. I'm just saying the things that I want to say because I know for a fact if I don't say it, then I'm guilty of not telling y'all. Hey, man, keep it funny. Word. Keep it funny. When your kids get killed, right? When your kids have diseases, when your kids are retarded, It's a baby goat. So when your little baby goats get sick and get fucked up, don't tell me about it. And don't be like, no, I don't mean my kids, I mean my children. No, you meant baby goat. You meant baby goats. That's what I know. That's what a kid is. Word? I'm a man. I'm not a human. I'm a man. I've been a man. I was born a man child. Keep it funny. That's right. Keep it funny. Don't get sad. Keep it funny. This is one of my coldest words yet. Keep it funny for the kids. Okay? Don't get mad at me. Word? When I used to say back in the day, I said, this isn't for the babies. Put the babies away. Did I say put the kids away? No, I said put the babies away. Keep it funny, y'all. Don't get mad. Don't get angry. Don't get stupid about it. Keep it funny. Keep it all the way funny. Right on? Just like that baby out there crying, okay? Keep it funny. All right? Because don't nothing bother me. Nothing. Right on? That's just a sign of the poor parenting that child has to deal with. If it's even an actual child, if it's not the seed of a Gentile. So once again, y'all think that they're people. I don't. Keep it funny when y'all find out that they're not people. Don't get angry. Don't get mad. Don't get upset. Don't get stupid. When you make half children things with these motherfucking genetic abominations, keep it funny. Don't get mad at me and don't act stupid with me. Right on? Word? Baby out there sounding like this is about to just have a little baby heart attack. Right on? Keep it funny. Word? Don't get mad at a brother like me. Get mad at yourself for allowing the Gentiles to get the best of you. That's right. Keep it funny with them too. Come the end, and you always thought, that's my neighbor. That's what you think right now, nigga. Right. Go ahead and tell that's your neighbor. Go ahead and believe that. They ain't nothing but the devil. That's it. I keep it funny. I keep it cordial with them. I hope and pray that y'all really do learn something. See, let me tell y'all the greatest and the coldest thing that I ever learned in my life. God will kill those who aren't patient. And God will kill those who have rushed their time. Right on? Meaning that they might not have not known that they were impatient. They might have been patient, but they didn't wait properly. They rushed certain things. Right on? Or the person who's just not patient, there's everything is rushed. Everything is put forth quickly. And see, I'm not asking nobody for nothing. So I don't have to produce to y'all anything. The physical works, I'm trying to figure out what a museum does for anybody. If you tell me what it does, like what the actual purpose and what the actual significance is, like when has a museum ever galvanized anyone to go fight for their freedom or to fight to stop being oppressed, then sure, I hear you. Right on. But to get a museum, listen, let me just break one down to y'all. If my family's from Alabama and I want to put a black museum in Washington, regurgitating, if my family's from Mississippi and I want to put a black museum in Washington, that tells you how I feel about black people. Because guess what? Where black people are at is where the black museum should be. Did you hear me? Not somewhere where you can charge tourists. Not somewhere where you can charge non-blacks to come in to see your history. Word. Just so that way they don't do anything different. Just so that way they continue to be the same devils that they are. Just keep it funny. Let's just keep it funny. You think it would cost $1 million in the South to build a museum? Probably not. See what I'm saying? You know how many brothers have the skills who are out of work, who are young brothers who learned from their fathers and their grandfathers, places like Alabama, Mississippi, and even Georgia, right? Hell, even Missouri, where they learned from the people that they grew up by how to do these jobs, who showed them how to cut the pieces off a drywall, right on, how to patch it the right way. You see what I'm saying? Who taught them how to sand it down and then paint, prime it, then paint it. Talking about real, actual people and their families who did real work. See, before it was called drywall, it was called plaster. Anyway, plaster's been around for a long, 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 long time. A very long time. But if we're just going to keep it funny, the folks who know how to do these jobs the best have been kept from these jobs. They've been kept from their ability to do this work. Right. Let's just keep it funny for a second. How many individuals are not from here who have been taught things that brothers who are from here should have been taught? See, and when I say not from here, see, because it's unfortunate that I have to go this route, but just think about this like this right here. My whole family, as far as they know, have been born in this bitch since slavery started. With the exception of the little white chicks that then got their way bred in and bred their way into the bloodlines. Follow what I'm saying. I got people on my mama's side who are Native Americans, so-called natives, who are black indigenous. Okay? I don't want to hear that. My great-grandmother was for sure a black Indian who had straight hair, straight long hair. See, but that's just how it happens. In a couple generations, everything can change. Especially if individuals or people are breeding one way. Having said that, so that way y'all understand what's going on here. I've kept it funny for far longer than I should have had to keep it. Many of you have had to keep it funny way longer than you've had to keep it. You should have had to. I'm telling you right now that the days of keeping it funny are coming to an end. That's what this whole thing is about. Keep it funny. Just keep it funny, brothers and sisters. Don't worry about it. Y'all might not even like what I have to say. Do I care? No. This percent do I care. And keep it funny. I told people about Eve being a clone. I'm going to keep it funny. I told people about Noah or Noah's sons being triplets. I'm going to keep it funny. I told people about Pangea. Anything that comes after that, that's a byproduct of any one of those things, I really don't care. I don't know why. Because without me saying the other things first, you don't have anything after that. It's a fact. See, I've kept it funny this whole time. I ain't never made it hard on nobody. You make it hard on yourselves. I bless the Most High God for trying to allow YouTube to try to shut me down. I'm gonna have a video that I'm about to upload. Look, just like YouTube keeps it funny on everything else, I want them to keep it funny when I upload this video that I have saved. Right on? Showing that they mess with my numbers, showing that they mess with everything, showing that I'm suppressed. I've been keeping it funny for years. I say that stuff, and sometimes I don't try to actively prove it because I don't feel like it's really worth it. But now as a grown-ass man, I'm like, yeah, it's worth it. Or, I'll keep it funny with y'all for half a second more. For all you cats out here who are committing acts of violence against yourselves, committing acts of deviance against yourselves, keep it funny. Keep it funny. Don't get mad. Do not get mad. Because even when you hurt someone and you think you got away with it, there's a great chance that somebody that you care about is going to get hurt. Even greater chance that it'll be someone that you can't protect. See what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. See, they keep thinking because God doesn't strike them down dead. Keep it funny. Let's keep it funny for a second. Because God doesn't strike you down dead where you stand in that very moment. You think you got away with it. Let's keep it funny. See, I don't care about niggas past. I care about what you're doing right now. Because I can't vindicate your past. I can't prove it. I can't approve it or disapprove it. I could try to, but that do me no good. Right on? Let's keep it funny. I'm not chasing after loose women. And I'm not raising children that aren't my own. Let's keep it funny for a second. See, my sanity is fully intact. I'm cool on things that just don't make sense. No disrespect to brothers that are doing shit like that. Or sisters who've gotten a relationship with a brother who has children already and the children are hers. No disrespect to you either. See, I'm trying to keep it funny with y'all because y'all want to wonder why I don't give a fuck about certain things and then I care about and I stress these other things way more. It's because there's cats like you who engage in those activities. Sorry. I know it sounds rude, doesn't it? It is rude, I know. But it's the truth. It's the truth beyond the truth. It's like I'm going to live beyond this stream. And if God willing, I'm going to live to see the last day come. No, let's keep it funny. I'm going to live to see the last day to come to earth. Then I'll die that day, right? That's the way I have it in my mind. No different. Because I want somebody to try to run up on me and do something different. So I can end their ass and then end whoever sent them to me. I'm talking about the entire bloodline. Because you don't get to just run up on Demetrius Antoine Jones, Mr. Griffin, and there be no sort of fucking consequence. Let's keep it funny. My lawyer was supposed to call me days ago. I hit her up on Friday, and she decided to hit me right back when I told her that. I was like, yeah, go ahead and get off my case. Guess what? Let's keep it funny. She's done. And she'll be added to the list of dirty motherfuckers who did not, chose not, could not do their job in a lawful manner and an unbiased manner. Come on. We're exculpatory, exonerating, abdicating, okay? Vindicating information, clarifying, edifying. Can you dig it? Bonifying information was available and chose to overlook it for the sake of their continuity of their environment that they believe was a work family. The law is the law. The law does not see blood relationships. The law does not know family. It does not know mother and father and child. It knows upholder of law. It knows what's the word I'm looking for? Breaker of law. Right on? You see what I'm saying? Violator of law. That's what the law knows. I'm just trying to tell y'all. I've done things that people will never, ever understand. what people will never ever appreciate. I've done way more than they could ever see in one moment. It's okay though. I'm glad that Cats got up out of here, got scared. When I talked about Rick winning gold medals. Russia, Iran, and China all have won gold medals in this Olympics. That's neither here nor there. China has the most right now. I keep track of certain little things. The U.S. is right behind. The U.S. will win on sheer quality alone. But the quality is based on the fact that those who are calling themselves Americans are beast of no nation, says the beast of no nation. Let's just keep it funny. I'm a watered down African. Let's keep it funny. I have to be, according to their rules, according to how they see the things. But no African talks like me, can think like me, can do what I can do. Right. If they had the intellectual capabilities that I have right now, they wouldn't be on YouTube using it to try to save what little souls can be saved because they're engaged in this witchcraft that is called the internet. Come on. Let's just keep it funny. Don't nobody know. I've done more for international communities than they'll ever appreciate. See, I've given white folks out. They don't take it. Let's just keep it funny. If they took the out that we're not people and we never were people, then we could start the healing process. Then we could start the process of retribution and vengeance. But because they so badly want to be people, it's no different than is it whatever psalm it is, 100 something, whatever psalm it is, Psalm 83, whatever psalm. I don't care what psalm it is. I just don't care. I have said that ye are gods. Stop. I have said that ye are people. You white Gentile, black, brown, red, and yellow Gentile. I'm calling you people. And you will be judged and gauged by the lens of a man and not by that of a wild animal that walks on two legs. Because of that and that alone, you ought to be afraid. Don't worry. The Most High God, I can't make you a God, but he said that. I have said that ye are gods. I'm telling you, you're people. Let's keep it funny, even though I know you're not. Let's keep it funny. Since you're people, you're going to be judged just like them. That's right. You don't get to just get out of that whole motion of not being judged like a man because, oh, it doesn't fit you or it doesn't suit you. You're going to be judged just like a person. It's what you desire, right? Even though you're just a wild animal who has no sense. Think I'm mad about it? Nope. Think I'm sad about it? Nope. I am a little glad about it. I just don't stop my feet and clap my hands. That's all. Scripturally speaking, clap my hands, stop my feet. But I don't still do that. There's no need to. Want to know why? Because I'm keeping it funny. Y'all are people. Kids are children. Humans are men and women. Can't have it both ways now. You don't like that? Fix it. Either you're people or you're not. If you're not people, go ahead and admit that you're not people and that you have mistreated people and that your only true retribution and consolation you can show us is by you falling on the sword that you forced my people down upon, that you fell on my people with. As that sparrow speaks, you should surely do that. If you believe that the God of glory is true. That sparrow knows that the God of glory is real. It knows it. One of these days, you will realize that the God of honor has given far more to the Gentile than they deserve. But the curse of man, that's okay. He cursed my people to live here in this land. He will kill them off to the number that he sees fit. But to you Gentiles and those like you, okay. Let's see what happens. Let's just wait and see if he don't kill y'all off the same way that he killed off the children coming here. I'm not worried about anybody or anything. I don't need anyone's attention. Once again, I can prove my points. I have no need to validate myself. Right on? Does that make sense, brothers and sisters? I have no need to validate myself. None. Because guess what? I'm just keeping it funny. That's right. I'm just keeping it funny. Don't get mad at me. If you called your babes kids and you meant that, and they're not children to you, if they're both children and kids to you, you probably need a mental evaluation. Stop it. You need an evaluation to make sure you're still intact with reality. How can you call the pigskin devil the devil, but yet you follow after the ways that they promote and think there ain't something wrong with you? My people been drinking strong drink. Before you say anything, I can find it right now in the scripture. It says, "Be not a drunkard, and take it not with you on pre-adventure." Meaning that don't get stupid, sloppy, slurred every day. And when you roll out, don't be drinking on the move. Don't be drinking. See what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere. And I'm not drunk. So I'm a little buzzed, but I'm not drunk. Still, that changes nothing that I said. That changes nothing about that weak ass deputy. Changes nothing about what brother Leonard Yuta said about people eating these chicks' backsides out. Right on? Word? Come on. Changes none of that. So, just in case you thought my mind was so warped and so far gone, I couldn't, put together a thought. Couldn't conjure up the energy, the will for a thought. You're sadly mistaken. So to ask yourself this question. If I'm keeping it funny right now, What am I going to keep it when there's nothing else to keep? When I've kept it as funny as I could, and we no longer have to keep it funny anymore. That's a rhetorical question. Don't answer that out loud. What happens then? No. Right. You see what I'm saying? See, it seems like a joke. It really does. But for someone to get hit with this piece of machinery here, that is truly a work of art, and just, I mean, it just goes off so nice. Anyway, I just think that it's weird that people don't understand that I can keep it funny. No problem. Because if I had to splash their ass with that sword, won't nothing be funny about it. With a smile on my face. Y'all just don't even know who you're dealing with. You really don't. Right on. I can keep it stoic. No problem. But you have people who think that stoicism means that I'm going to let you just bombard my chin. That is the last thing that means. It just means that whatever you're saying, whatever you're doing, doesn't affect me. But like I said, man, we're going to keep it funny. We're going to do this Django style. Who that nigga on that neck? Snowball, if you got any questions about me and my horse, ask me. Well, who you calling Snowball House, boy? I'll snatch your black ass off off that horse so fast. Listen. Calvin Kennedy said, hey, let's keep it funny, gentlemen. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. The first time in that movie, I think it was said, though, was when Dr. King Schultz rolls up on the white boy at the beginning of the movie. You know what I'm saying? I think he says, let's keep it funny. Telling y'all, let's just keep it funny. It's all good. Word. I mean, if y'all accept your position right now, you can't be mad that the Chinese are going to invade this bitch. The Russians and the Iranians. You can't be mad that the cartels are going to invade this bitch. You can't be. It's going to happen. Right. It's going to happen. It's a fact. Keep it funny. Don't get mad at me. Keep it funny, cuz. It's my last little shot glass of that. I'm done. Keep it funny, brothers and sisters. Don't say nothing crazy. Oh. There was a brother who got locked up, I want to say, in Philly. Was in prison for 30 years. He's 60 years old right now. 5 children, 32 grandchildren. I guess that will keep you sane. I guess that can keep it funny enough. But keep it funny, white folks. If he's still in a good enough age to do serious damage come the day where your enemies invade this country and he feels like he doesn't owe America anything. Keep it funny when he hides and shields himself. Keep it funny, brothers and sisters, when you're out there all by yourselves with your ass in the wind. Keep it funny. Don't pocket count me, because you don't know how much money I got. Motherfucker, I've been doing this shit for years in the same locale with the same kind of setup, just a couple different changes. Follow me. I've been here. I've been where I'm at. I could only be so poor. And even when I call myself poor, you have to really think, how poor is this man? Of course, I've maintained. And I've had no sort of, I don't get anything extra from the government. Period. There were millions of people, tens of millions of people, Gentiles and people and Gentiles who received unemployment benefits last year. I haven't gotten them for months and months. So literally like 4 months. So can't nobody say that to me. And I came into this year looking for work. Right. The difference. But I had to do work to get unemployment benefits. And just to tell y'all now, because it's already said and done and over with, when I was 20 years old, I used to work at this, I was working for this real estate company. They told the federal government that they had paid me, but they had reported at the state level that I wasn't getting. I lie. They told the federal government that they weren't paying me, and they told the state that they were, and it fucked up my taxes and fucked up my whole situation. I ended up having to give these niggas almost 10 grand. Word. And this is, I want y'all to think about this. They said back in 2009 that I owed 8 grand. I need y'all to understand this, y'all. Like, these motherfuckers try to, anyway, it's crazy. I ended up paying these people Gentile things almost $10,000 over the last year. Word. So it wasn't like, oh, the money I got I was using on fucking bullshit. I was getting my situation squared away. I just laugh because I don't make that clear to anyone. I'm telling y'all now because it's over and it's done with. Does anybody know that? While I was making videos, while I was cranking out videos about the Bible and all that stuff, do they know that? No. I was responsible for that. I took care of that myself. I kept it funny. I've been keeping it funny. That's one of my ways. That's one of my strong suits, even when I don't think it's funny. Right on? Just be cool because nobody knows the struggle that you have to go through. I know my struggle because I live through it every day. But there's a lot of cats who only owe 10 grand in rent and are about to get evicted. Stop it. Pathetic. Even though the government gave them what they were making, probably plus, for almost a whole year on end. And I had to fight just to get that. That's right. I had to fight. Listen, after working all the time I had worked, let's just keep it funny. After working all the time I had worked, I had to fight to get unemployment. I'm not a YouTuber that depends on donations. Right. So that's the difference, is that I'm able to maintain myself, and I've been maintaining myself for the longest of time. And don't nobody understand that. I've been doing that for such a long time that it's easy for folks to call a nigga like me broke because I don't crowdfund. You're right. I don't have the same money that somebody else that crowdfunds has. But you know what? I have my integrity, my dignity is intact. I felt zero guilt about $1 that I got last year. Want to know why? Because I had worked 10 different jobs in 2019. Literally like 8 different jobs. And 10 if you want to consider the temp agency and the one little temporary spot I was working at. I'm not joking, y'all. I put it in. So I don't feel anything about that. You know, why should I? Why should I care? Because there's individuals or there's groups or entities that would try to hold me down and hold me back, right? Fuck it. Let's just keep it funny. Word. Act like that shit's supposed to happen, dog. They got you. They got you. But I know for a fact from the start of 2020 to not even April this year, right on, well, as soon as I got my taxes, I paid off the rest of my shit. I gave these niggas everything, bro. And since I gave them all their money, I haven't got $1 in unemployment. I swear to God. So it's just one of those things where everybody can say like, oh, they do this and they do that and they do this. Nigga, I really do this shit. I really put it the fuck in. And don't nobody do nothing for me. Work. I have to work hard all on my own to get what little I can get. There is no, if I don't go out there and work, I'm not getting shit, y'all. That's it. That's all. That's how I look at life. You know, I don't ask nobody for nothing. No one. I don't even ask my parents for stuff these days. I just don't ask anybody for anything. So I'm right to tell y'all to keep it funny because the level that I've had of the level of bullshit I've had to put up with, right? Just this last year alone is incredible. You know, and then when you talk about this criminal case that I'm going through where there shouldn't be a criminal case. The information, once again, the judges never wanted to strike down the extremist protection order because if they had, it would have totally nullified this entire criminal case. What they did was they just said, okay, we'll end the ERPO. But they never said that the ERPO was unjust. And it was. And the only reason why I'm going through this criminal case is because of extremist protection order. Now, what's funny about, I've kept it funny this whole time. What's funny is I had a lawyer who was working on my criminal case who forced her way onto my civil case just to fuck up my civil case. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Then the bitch had the nerve to get somebody else to work on my case. Her name is Chris Jackson. She's going to burn in hell. Listen, they don't know. Listen, let me just name them all off. Ramona Brandes, Sarah Wenzel, Nicole Thomas Kennedy, Chris Jackson, Whitney Sitchell, and now Caitlin Aiken, who will be replaced herself. See what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, I've kept it funny. I ain't went up there and knocked out none of my lawyers' teeth or none of that for trying to fuck up my shit, even though that's what they deserved, even though that's what they wanted so that way they could lock my black ass up. But what they deserve, though, is to burn in hell even more because punching out their teeth is nothing compared to them burning in hell. Word? Me literally going ape shit and smashing up a bailiff and trying to throw his ass out the window while he's reaching for the gun. That doesn't bring me the kind of satisfaction that knowing that they're gonna burn in hell brings me. Word? And when I say smash up a bailiff, I mean as y'all just don't know. I'm blasting dudes. Word? I'm sitting down right now. Talk about real KO power in either one of these hands. I'm not gonna bitch the fuck out. I'm not tripping. That's not the problem. Like I said, I'm gonna keep it funny because I've been keeping it funny for this whole time. So I'm not gonna get out of character and go out there and knock nobody's teeth out, even though that's what I feel because I know that's what they deserve because the situation that I'm going through is unjustified. I'm gonna keep it funny. They let a police officer who put the ERPO on me literally move to another police department away across the state. I'm keeping it funny. I could only imagine me trying to fuck up some so-called white person's life and then me trying to move back to where I feel most comfortable, i.e., a guy is in, let's say, Pittsburgh, right? I'm a police officer in Pittsburgh. I snatched up the wrong white dude. Now I want to go back to Philly. That about a bitch. I just don't know. Give me 1 second. Oh, bro. Brett Hayes, my brother. 1 second. Whoa. That's what I'm talking about, bro. I pray you're well, bro. Listen, man, I'm just saying what I've been saying, right? I've given up my dividends to do the right thing. I try to support these guys on YouTube because I actually have real work that I go do. So it's different for me. Right on. There's some of these brothers who work like I work, but even they don't work like I work. They don't know. They don't put it in. You know, they don't do the research to give it to the people and then do a physical job. I need nothing for this. All I want is for people to consider the information. And at this point, keep it funny might be a tradition that I keep up. I like it. I like keep it funny. You know what I'm saying? Brother Haynes, all I can say, fam, is, man, just do your thing, bro. That's it, family. You know, straight up. I can't help it if they don't like it. I can't be mad. All I can do is embrace the moment and say that they don't want me to tell the truth for what the truth is. I've kept it funny this whole time, man. Like I said. And I don't need to get carried away in world issues and world news. If we want to talk about black problems, we can talk about black problems, but we have to keep it funny when we do that too. Because most of the problems of black problems are other so-called black people. Minus the white devil from the situation. So let's just go ahead and keep it real. If there was no dope in the neighborhoods, there would still be niggas fucking somebody's wife who ain't their wife. If there wasn't dope in the neighborhoods, there would still be niggas robbing and killing. If they felt that what you had was great enough to do that for. If there wasn't poison in the neighborhoods and straight up sellouts, right on, there will still be niggas who don't want to do right in the end. I'm just keeping it funny. I don't have to get mad about it. At this point, anybody who want to get mad about it, I just tell them, like, bro, act like that's supposed to happen. Keep it funny, bro. I'm on my Calvin Candy Django shit right now, nigga. Right on? Like Django told that nigga when he was whipping his ass, I'm about to blast him. Keep it funny. Word? Keep it funny. I love it. That's what I think about. Y'all don't even know. You had to get to this point to know that's what I think about when I say keep it funny. Keep it funny means whoop their ass, hit their ass with that whip, and then hit them with that thing in the end. It's all right. Keep it funny. Right on? They thought it was okay to treat black people wrong. Like I said about that punk ass white boy who laid up on that sister like that young sister down there. She 18 years old. She's not even a grown woman yet, nigga. You supposed to be a grown ass man. You think you're a grown man. You lay it all up on her, all sexual. Like, I can't wait till someone grab his motherfucking monkey ass up and put his ass in a full Nelson and like to break his motherfucking neck. I want it to be a white boy too. Cock Diesel white boy. Who don't know he's a sheriff's deputy or nothing. I want him to be somewhere where he ain't got no business being, thinking he's tough, and get snatched the fuck up and get his whole neck wrung like a fucking chicken. I want the sheriff's deputy department that he worked for to say that he was just protecting himself and he was trying to control the situation and all that. And listen, I want them to have that same motherfucking goddamn tone and energy. Keep it funny. That's all. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Niggas kept it funny when you raped their wives and their children and raped them. They kept it funny. Niggas kept it funny when you cut babies out of black women's stomach that y'all have been sleeping with. And that were legitimate black babies from black men. We kept it funny for all that. We kept it all the way funny this whole time. I just want them to keep it funny, bro. That's all. That's all I want them to do, bro, is keep it funny. Don't get mad. I ain't no Muslim. Right on? I'm a nigga. I'm a straight up nigga. I was born a nigga. I've been a nigga. I'll always be one. And I don't have nothing to apologize for, nothing to say I'm sorry about. All I've said is what's real. Keep it funny. Right on? Nubbly, my hitter. Whether it's Nubly or Nubbly, I love it. Right on? The Jedi. What's up, Jedi? I hope everything is all right, family. What's popping? Yeah. Yeah. Nubbly, my hitter. They mad at me, bro. Because I'm here gut I'm in here gut punching them, bro. Right on? They don't want none of those, bro. They don't want they don't want no body shots. I come with all body shots today. Word, you know, I ain't trying to hit their chin because their chins are fragile. Word, they got those fragile chins. I want to hit that. So I'll hit them in the body, right? You know what I'm saying? And hope they can take it. Because I'm telling you, fam, I'm telling you. I hope they can keep it funny. Right on? Look, like you laughing right now. I hope they can do that. I hope they can keep it funny, bro. Because the day's coming. Their day's coming. All their doubt, all their hate, all their spite, all their contempt, all their content for me and for the Most High God is going to come to a head. I hope they can keep it funny. All these black chicks who hate niggas. All these niggas who hate black chicks. I hope black women, all these brothers, all these sisters who hate one another have nothing but enmity for one another. Have nothing but abhorrence for one another. I pray they can keep it funny. Because it's coming, fam. I'm waiting for the day. I started this saying, I ain't never, ever monetized any work ever. YouTube used to force monetize your work if it had copyright materials in it. It stopped doing that because there's brothers like me who I'm not using your material to get paid. I'm just going to upload it and I just want to use the material to prove my point or to expound on it or to expand on it. So I've been keeping it funny for half a decade. Really, really. Right on? Because let's talk about it. Late 2017, I have videos in 2016, I have videos talking about the black man and his plight. Word. But all through 2017, I get in my feelings. And by 2018, I'm all the way in my feelings. There are videos I can prove that things that individuals said or used to get paid, I said it first, and I said it in a way where I know that they got it from yours truly. Now, having said that, because I give all credit to the God of glory, to the Most High God, I'm not in control of what I've said. I've merely said it. Word, clean or unclean lips, they can take it all to the bank. But what my point is this, is I've kept it funny, bro. Right on? I didn't keep it serious. I didn't keep it, hey, let's take them to court style. Hey, I told brothers and sisters, these cats and these individuals copied me. I would tell Yvette Carnell, I would tell Tariq Nasheed, I would tell the Professor Truth, the Black Authority. I love my brother Scribe. I would tell them all to their faces. Y'all all took from me, you know what I'm saying, things that I know that I said. Bro, the gender war was serious. See, that wasn't keeping it funny. See what I'm saying, bro? I was keeping it funny. Word, I kept it funny, bro. They didn't keep it funny with all that. I kept it funny. I kept it funny by blaming black men and black women. Black men first by being the head of the family, and black women second by being the hips and the backbone, if you want to say, of the family. You know what I'm saying? Word? There is no head without a spinal cord in the back, brother. It doesn't exist. And if a woman is not a backbone and the hips, what good is she? If you're the head needs a spinal cord to rest on. Can you hear me, bro? It needs hips and all that. It needs all that. It needs a whole skeletal structure to operate. So as the head, I'm no good without a spine. Come on, man. And like I said, some of these dudes defecate their spine out and put it on a hanger and leave it there. Talking about their lady and understanding that they're meant to stand up for their family. The woman coming before the children because she is who made the children with you. Stop right there. Once again, I'm here to keep it funny, bro. I'm not here to make a problem. Your babies are your babies. They should hold precedence to life going forward. But your children should know that your wife, she's the one. Word? I choose her over y'all because y'all gonna leave me one day. She's my number one choice. Outside of my number one soldier, but that goes without saying. Your number one soldier might be a little girl, not be a little boy. Right on? That might be your soldier, but your number one soldier is not your woman. Your woman is your woman. That's who your spinal cord is. Okay? Your number one soldier might be your feet, might be your fist. Okay? Right on? Might even be the mouth that replaces you because you no longer can speak for yourself. I'm trying to tell you, man, it is deeper than they think. Because they don't respect nothing, bro. See, earlier, Leonard Judah, that's right. We set the example together. That's right, brother. That's exactly right. That's how it's supposed to be. Leonard Judah said some crazy stuff to most people, but to me, I laughed. Right on? Because I know how to keep it funny. Word? Right on? Don't be doing nothing you ain't got no business doing. In so many words. I ask people, right on, what's the difference between eating something unclean and then licking somebody's backside? Not very much different. They say this is all in secret. Well, only difference is you don't mind eating a creature whose whole molecular makeup is all backside because they ain't never sweated out nothing nasty. They don't have the ability to. They have all toxins in them. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Disgusting, but that's okay. They'll tell me and you eating crab and lobster is a delicacy. Eating clams and oysters and mussels is a delicacy, right? Eating crawdads is a delicacy. That's what they'll tell us. But that's an unclean a beast. It's an unclean creature of the earth. And it, like me, just wants to live. So not only do I not should I not eat you because you nasty and nasty anyway, but you want to live just like me. Right. But I'm going to take you off the earth because what? Because the devil, who we all say is the devil, told us that it's good to eat. Only after the fact that niggas, who they look down upon for eating these water bugs, was eating them and found out, holy shit, it do taste good. Tastes excellent. Question. Who was churning butter but slaves? Who was milking cows and sheep but slaves? Who were collecting eggs but slaves? Right on? Who were cutting what you call the stomach or the brisket into bacon but slaves? Follow me, y'all. We taught them everything. I've kept it funny for all these years, and I'm gonna keep it. Oh, I'm gonna keep it funny because I can. That's my prerogative and my right to keep it funny, and it's my obligation and responsibility to not get angry, to not act stupid, to keep it funny. They got us. Okay, you beat niggas on that one. You got you all the way. You got them. But I'm going to say this right here. For what you took from us, what you did not gain from us, you lost. That's a fact. And that's why I'm on the level of where I'm at. It's just keep it funny, brothers and sisters. They hate you anyway. They hate you. So why would you give in because they want you to kiss their ass? Like I tell anybody, like I said earlier, brother, if your children are kids and not children, if they are not a man child and a woman child, get mad. I'm just keeping it funny. A kid is a baby goat. Give me 1 second. Let me see if Google gonna do me right this time. What kind of animal is a kid? Oh, ain't that about a bitch? It won't say. It says goat, and immature goats are called kids. Stop right there. Stop right there. Oh, let me see if I can't get. Bring it up, Google. Don't act funny every time I. Google, what kind of animal is a kid? Oh, Google acting funny, y'all. Okay? Google acting real funny. Word? Let me see if Nat Geo is going to pull it up. Oh, see, they're lying. They're lying. They don't want it, y'all. I'm going to copy this. Don't worry about it. All my intelligent black people, I'm going to paste this right here. I need y'all to go to Google. Not now, but sometime in the near future. And say, Google, what kind of animal is a kid? Stop it. If Google tells you that it's anything other than a goat, send me the email to where it tells you that it's not a goat, so that way I can get on Google's helmet and their neck for telling lies about genera. See, even Google can't lie. If a kid was a person, it would say a kid is a human being, even though I know a human is not a person. Follow me. It doesn't denote that anywhere. Let's just keep it funny. Grown-ass men and women are running around here calling their babies, their children, a man child and a woman child, a youth, calling them fucking goats. And I'm supposed to, I'm the nigga with issues? Let me keep it funny. Let me stop. Let me keep it funny. Let me stop. You have grown men and women who have thriving YouTube channels elsewhere on the internet. They know better. They understand. Hell, Tariq Nasheed is almost 50. That nigga grew up when you couldn't even call children kids. Fuck y'all mean, man? Especially if his parents are from Alabama. Real shit. They weren't calling the babies kids. They was calling them children. Get popped in your mouth for calling a baby a kid. Because they knew that a kid was a fucking goat. They weren't having that. Let's keep it funny, though. My bad. I apologize again because I'm getting too energetic. Let's keep it funny, y'all. Ask Google what kind of animal a kid is. Tell me what Google tells you. Go to Bing. Go to Dogpile. I don't care. Go somewhere and find out what they tell you what a kid is. I don't want the informal meaning. I want the formal definition. Okay? And while we edit, let's talk about it. Let's keep it funny. These guys are like, oh, dehumanize. First and foremost, why are we calling motherfuckers who don't want to be considered a man or a woman anything? They're not a person. You can't be not a man or a woman and be a person. Oh, a human makes you a person now. See what I'm saying? I thought you had to be a man or a woman to be a person. They done changed the whole fucking game. And now you got grown ass, once again, to make money on a platform where they could go out. And this is the problem. I bet you Tariq Nasheed knows how to do actual work with his hands. I bet you that. I'll put money on that. I'll put money the nigga knows actual skills. I'll put money, as lousy as she is, Cynthia G has a real actual skill with her hands. I'll put money on it, as lousy as Yvette Carnell is, she has skills with her hands. I'll put money on it, as lousy as Tone Talks is, he has skills with his hands. I can keep going, the list goes on and on. Tommy Sotomayor and the likes. They all have skills with their hands in one area, an arena, or another. What do they do, though? They talk out the side of their neck and speak on things that would otherwise be ill-advised because they don't understand. There is a handful of videos where I actually use the term badass kids. I've gone back to listen to a lot of the videos. I don't use the term kids almost never, y'all. I call them children and babies. Because I would think about it consciously. My mother, like I told y'all, my mother told us, I didn't give birth to no baby goats. This is Dorothy Ann. That's my mother. I love her. I love her to life. Okay? Not just to death. I love her to life because I wanted to keep living for as long as she got to live. Love my mother. And she used to always say, I didn't give birth to no baby goats. Word? When we used to leave from somewhere. See, this is how old I am. All that are mines, all that's mines, get ready to go. You know the voice and the sound of your parents' voice. You know how they say. So you know who they're talking to. All that's mines. You know who mines are because you're theirs. Stop it. Who disagrees with my take on that? With the all that's mines. Come on, let me put that there. All that's mines. With an exclamation. Come on. Tell me I'm lying. If you're a black person, you've heard this at least once in your life, especially if you're over the age of 30 and you've been over at a auntie's or uncle's or cousin, whoever's house, friend of the family, and it's time to go. All that's mines. Come here now to the front room. It's time to leave. All that's mines. Get your stuff ready to go. I tell no lies. I keep it real. Nope. All that's mine ain't what y'all heard? Don't lie to me. Don't lie to Meechy Meech. He knows better. Once again, let's just keep it funny. Let's act like you never heard that line, right? Ever in your life. Let's act like you just read books, science books, and learned that a person was a bipedal creature. A man was a bipedal creature that spoke languages that were interchangeable. Stop right there. Hold on. Who taught you that but somebody who don't look like you? A wolf and a dog are not the same. Did you know? Thank God for Brother Scribe. Did y'all know there is more genetic difference between a so-called Afro-black man and a so-called white European than there is a dog and a wolf? Did y'all know that? Word? That a dog and a wolf have more in common than me and Brad Pitt. Stop it. Come on. Hear me. Did y'all hear what I just said? Did y'all hear? Listen. See, it's been so many years. See, I might have been Scribe's best student. Lo and behold, I don't even really get into all that. I watched all multiple hundreds of his videos at least twice. I watched all of his work. Listen to me. I watched all of those works at least twice, except for the ones where I felt like the brother had overlooked my personal genius and decided to take upon himself the burden of trying to prove that these creatures that we deal with come from the recesses of the mountains and the recesses of the innards of the planet. Right on? And I can't prove word because I'm not the person for black people to want to believe. Does that make sense? Because I don't make crafty titles. You know what I'm saying? Keep it funny. Should nobody look it up, and the only people who should get it are my people. Word. That's it. Only people who should get this video are black people. A so-called black person and a so-called white person have less genetic relation than a dog and a wolf. I need y'all to think about that. Because that tells you that you're not the same creature. A dog and a wolf are not the same. Let's just keep it funny. Right? Let's bless it. Let's keep it funny. So if we're just talking about how a so-called white person can take a blood transfusion from a black person, but a black person can't take a blood transfusion from a so-called white person, but yet we're still calling them people, I'm confused. Once again, we'll keep it funny. We'll keep it funny. You are not going to take in a kidney or a liver or a heart or nothing from blonde hair, blue-eyed Billy. It'll shut your body down. You'll be dead sooner than you know it. This is why they don't put you on the donor. This is why they don't put you on the donor list. Because they'd rather give a white dude a black man's heart than give a black man a black man's heart. Stop it. Right, right. Them gut. Now you understand the body shots. Now you understand. I'm just going for the body, bro. That's all I want, bro. All to the body. That's right. That's all I want. I don't want nothing else, fam. Because at this point, if I go to the head, right? If they get knocked out, people are like, well, you're black. You knocked him out. I want to take it to his body. I want him to quit the fight. I want him to take a knee in the corner and the ref call off the fight. Where the ref get in between and wave it off. But I want it to be like MMA, where I sock him in his liver, then I fall back and blast him in his kidneys a couple times. I eat one on the chin and just and his body just shuts down. Word? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to shut down the body of those who would bring a weak ass argument that shouldn't even take place right on amongst us. That's it. That's how I feel. Because once again, let's just keep it funny. Word? Let's keep it funny. You know? They can't keep it funny. I'm trying to. It's very difficult to explain to anyone that their genealogy, especially if they believe that they're superior to you, is not even normal. It's even more difficult to explain that those who come from that genealogy have less in common with us than other animals that they claim are the same animal. Stop. So how do we have less in common and we're supposed to be the same, but you're saying that these two animals are the same and they have more in common than we do? That totally defeats everything that they're talking about. But that's not the problem. The problem is that there's niggas and niggettes, right, who get on this same platform and will spew for the sake of $1 and the dividend. Lies, lies, and more lies. Calling their children kids. Calling people humans. Calling the white man who was a Gentile a man. Stop it. Stop it. That right there. But I can't change it. Can you change it? That's why, bro. That's why we have to go to the body, bro. We have to go low, bro. We have we have to get off on them as quick as we can. Word? You know? We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. I bless you, bro. Pretty soon, God is going to just ask me to go ahead and end this stream. I'm going to end it in grace, but I'm not ending it just now. But I'm going to end it in grace. Because it's a blessing to have told my brothers and my sisters, hey, you don't actually owe these Gentiles what you think you owe. Word? Like, they owe you, if anything, number one. But number two, it's not your place to try to show them something that they don't already understand. Like, for example, I always talk smack about, showing them how to wipe their backsides, right? But the thing is they didn't know that. Let's just keep it funny. Word? Let's keep it funny. To this day, they've been in a country that has had plumbing. They've had a plumbing. Hello, Miss Shar. Hello, Miss Shar. I am Demetrius Jones, and Brother Jedi Nubly has said that I should say hello, and I am never above saying greetings to my people. I pray that all is well with you, sister. I really do. And I pray that the love between you and my brother is strong. So, keep loving one another. If nothing else, don't listen to these dogs because they'll tell you anything. Right? They'll tell you that we came from monkeys and that we're the missing link if you let them tell it to us. Don't let them tell that, sister. Oh, no problem, bro. No problem, bro. Come on, man. Look, bro, these guys are way too big for their own britches. Right on? I love talking to the people. That's what I love doing. You're my people, family. You know what I'm saying? She's my people. We're all people. We're people like that. We should be able to communicate and congregate on that level. Even if it's just you asking, typing it up. I can read. You know what I'm saying? I can read. I should be able to communicate that. But these guys get so big and their head gets big. They get the big head. And so you can't ask them for nothing. They pathetic, bro. But anyhow, family, let me go ahead and say this, right? Because like I said, I've been at this for years, and they don't believe that it's been years and years in the making. This in particular video. Keep it funny. Right on, brother? I'm just gonna keep it funny. I'm gonna act like what Tariq Nasheed did this week, he didn't do. I'm gonna act like what Brother Blue Blood Sports did, he didn't do. Right on? I'm gonna keep it funny, bro. Word. You know? See, I don't call nobody kings and queens. I'm not a king. I can't be. Look how I'm living. Look where I live. You know, we talking about the devil, man. Oh, there's no way we're kings and queens, but we can be content that we know that the end is nigh. Brother Mike Withers. Shalom, brother. Oh, my computer's acting up. You know, I praise the Most High God just for y'all being around, because it's not easy. Word? People pull up and they just want to hear something positive, or at least not fake, right? And I don't want to give y'all none of the fake, because how many times have we pulled up on a channel? I do this all the time. I go to a brother's channel or a sister's channel, and they got a certain video up, and I'm thinking, man, they're going to break it down. And I hear more advertisements and more sale type stuff, more sale pitches than I do the real information. And there's a couple gems in a 3-hour hit, but I'm like, in 3 hours, man, there should be so many gems that, like, it should take a while to get through it. It should take a little while to be like, you know what? Heard that. If it wasn't for me, there's a brother, Dr. Rashad or something like that. I can't think of his name. I know he deals with your brother, because I came and I let him know. Ain't no white person a human to me, a man to me. They're the devil. That's it. They're not people. They're Gentiles. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with them being Gentiles. Let me break it down. It's not a sin to be a Gentile. It's a sin to be a liar. Did anybody hear what I just said? Did y'all hear me? It's not a sin to be a Gentile. It's a sin to be a liar. So the Gentiles lie about being men. They're not men. Y'all have sinned. Now you're in the wrong. As opposed to saying, I'm not a man, they're too afraid to say that. Think about that for a moment. They really don't want to accept their role. You are the punishers of the people. You were made and put here in case the people did not do right by the Most High God. So that way he could punish them and show them that I have placed over you that which are not even men. Come on. Now, I don't need to get scriptural. I can prove that there were Amorites in the land of Greece. I can prove that there were so-called characters out the Bible who were in all these lands that would have spoken and would to this day might be able to speak Latin, true Latin, who would have been on the boats with our fathers and our mothers, our forefathers and our foremothers, who were brought here. And they were able to teach their genetic abomination, so-called children, the language of English, which is the language that we did not understand, because our people spoke Latin for a long time. And we were in the land that they call Africa for longer than what we've been here in America. Now, the question that you need to ask yourself is that if we was in a land that had all the gold, all the plutonium, all the uranium, stuff that they make nukes with right now, why weren't they making nukes before? Unless they knew that it was all bad. It was all, that's not what you need. That's not what you do. Because there were evil wizards and mages from thousands and thousands of years ago who sought to blow up the entire earth with the same materials. We called it magic back then. Now they call it technology, but I don't see the difference, because if they can blow up the whole earth with it, what is the fucking difference? Let me keep it funny. I'm sorry. My point is this, though. We were already in a place that had all the resources. The place that we lived in even had a major institution that was called what they considered Timbuktu, where all peoples, all Gentiles of the known earth came to learn. That we helped create in that land that was not known of before we got to the land. We created that. In that same land where we would surrender our ultimate service, which is our lives, to a system that would not seek to benefit us, we would ultimately become the indentured servants and slaves of those who could not even feed themselves, let alone knew once again to wipe their back end. So now here we are on a land where we've done everything. We've recreated what Timbuktu was. Timbuktu had the internet, believe it or not. Timbuktu had what you believe are televisions. Timbuktu had what you believe are automobiles. Timbuktu had all of that. Egypt had many of these things. They were destroyed, buried underneath the sand to be forgotten about. So now we're here in a land where we've recreated all the things that have already been made before. Once again, keep it funny, y'all. Just keep it funny. Word? You don't have to act like you done this. Just know that your people did it. Can you dig that? Just know that your people did all the hard work to get here. We're here because of what your ancestors did. My ancestors did. But I say your ancestors because I want y'all to feel like you are truly the people. I don't know who I am. I want to be the people. I feel like I'm the people some days. I had people tell me I couldn't be nothing but the people, but I have my own doubts on my persons. So I just say, it doesn't matter who I am. I could be the stranger. If I'm just the stranger telling all the people that you're the people, I've still done right. You see what I'm saying? I can't lose. I can't lose, man, if I do the right thing and place myself not above the people. I'm not above my people. Never. I am with them in the mud, in the struggle. It's worth being there with you. It feels better to be here with you, to be in this seems like an endless turmoil, than to be somewhere where I don't struggle, but I question myself every day for why don't I struggle like they struggle? I have no excuses to make. There are people who work hard. There are people who do not work hard. I'm not angry at anyone who's put forth the due diligence to be rewarded by their due diligence. I am simply upset at my brothers and my sisters who have taken the high road, which is the shortcut, as opposed to taking the low road in this and on this planet, in this earth. The low road is the long road, is the path less traveled. Because everyone from the high road throws everything they don't like onto the low road. So you have to keep looking up to make sure you don't get hit on top of your head with something that might end you, that might permanently take you out of the fight. Once again, we're here to keep it funny. I'm here to keep it funny. My point is to keep it funny. I would love to keep it funny, but sometimes that's not feasible. That's why I said, that's why I have to remind myself, that's why this whole thing is called Keep It Funny. Right on? Because we're here to keep it funny. We're not here to get, I'm not here to get angry about what I know already is the objective, absolute truth and the facts of the matter. I'm here to tell my people, remember, man, these cats don't even think their babies are people. They think their babies are kids and humans. Keep it funny. If you call your babies kids and humans, change that. That's a man child and a woman child. Right on? That's a person. They deserve your respect because the God of glory, whether you realize it or not, he calls you a man or a woman. He doesn't call you a human. He doesn't call you a transgender, non-binary term. Stop it. Let's keep it funny. Because that's what that is. Right. Right. Would you have known that hundreds of years ago, they planned on making a term that is not normal, something that they forced onto all of us? You wouldn't know that. Right. Don't be mad at me. Just understand that your babies are children to me. Right on? Especially if your babies are young enough to be children that I could have sired. They're children to me. They're babies to me. That's a young man or a young woman in the making. Beautiful, lovely, righteous, if you so choose for them to be. If you so ask for them to be. Keep it funny. As we get ready to end out here in the next 12 minutes, I'm going to fill up this shot glass. I just need y'all to ask yourself one question. Did any of you give birth to kids? Do any of you have baby goats in your family? Any of you? And if you do, I want to know who you are. I want to know what person gave birth to a beast that had 4 legs and horns on its head. I have to know. So I can see this phenomenon for myself. But if that's not the case, I just pray that you would see that your babies, your children are children. They're not kids. Of course, brother. Of course you have babies. You're supposed to. Two people who are together should have babies. Those are your clones, whether you know it or not. Right on? Those are you. That's you 2.0. Or if you're a junior, then that's 3.0. Right on? You follow what I'm saying, family? That's you. That's you and your wife. Those babies are you and your wife. That's how you live on forever. That's how we live forever. We live forever through the continuity of our children. I bless you, bro. I bless you. See, I don't say words like the white man is the white man, right? Because you know what I'm saying? It's just too much. When I could just keep it cool, bro. And I could keep it, I could keep it funny. Word? I can just keep it funny. I don't have to get like that. I can just be like, you know what? If they want to hear this video, they'll hear it. If YouTube will let it be heard, they'll let it be heard. No, thank you, brother. No, thank you. Right on. You have given me your time and your audience. You've given me your ear. That is far more than I could ever ask for and to be thankful for. I am forever grateful that you have taken the time to hear a lowly servant, a lowly supplicant who believes in and on the Most High God. I really am grateful. More than I could ever express in my words, I am forever grateful. I wish I could prepare a meal for you, a nice meal for you, to show you my gratitude, because that's the only thing I could do for someone to show them that I am forever grateful, is to make them a meal, a righteous meal, for them and theirs. That's how I feel, bro. I'm not joking. I'm not nothing. Once again, on that part, I ain't even keeping it funny. I'm just being serious. That's the serious truth. I have done nothing more than what I expect from those who should have done it for us. They should have given us away. And they didn't give us away. They gave us away. You hear what I'm saying? You know, they gave us to the sin as opposed to giving us away from the sin, as opposed to giving us a way to get away from the sin. They gave us to the sin and told us this is just how it is. And they don't understand that the harm that has been done to the spirits and the souls of those of the children of the Most High God. Once again, nobody wants to kill anyone, bro. But if you put someone in a position, they will kill. Word? And I'm just trying to keep it funny on that level where, hey, y'all don't ask black people for all these years, black Gentiles to live amongst each other and to act like it's nothing. You know what I mean? Like, so it shouldn't be okay if I kill somebody who looks like Russell Westbrook. It shouldn't be okay if somebody who looks like Russell Westbrook kills a dude who looks like me. You hear what I'm saying? Like, I'm a brother. If he believes he's a brother, then he should be treated like one. I should treat him like one. But the fact of the matter is that there's too many energies that go against that are what is righteous. And the righteous are the righteous. You don't have to grow a beard to be righteous. Let me go ahead and put it like that. Word? But the children of Jacob, why would they have a commandment not to shave the corners of your beard if a dude can't grow a beard? And we're talking about the majority of them. So obviously the majority of these guys grew a beard. And that was meant to, we're just keeping it funny. That was meant to show a distinction between who is and who is not exactly the child or the children of all the way. You follow what I'm saying? And people don't want to hear that because they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. I got brown skin and an afro, nigga. I'm good to go. And I'm like, well, what about everybody else who fits this description more to a T than not? And what about all those who sin just like their ancestors sinned more than not? Do they not deserve consideration for being exactly who they are, which are the children of the chosen root or the chosen seed? And there is nothing for that anyone considers. They just put it all off on the back burner, bro. I've been keeping it funny, like I said, man, because I will say things like this, that, and the third, but I say it when I'm explaining actual situations and when I just don't feel like saying every little thing. Word? I've been saying stuff like that for a long time. I've been saying popping. Listen, before your boy Tariq remembered that was a thing that niggas used to say, right? I've been saying that. They ain't got it pop. I've been saying popping for years. Years and years and years. I didn't just start saying that again. There's words that I left alone because cats, I felt like ripped them out of my mouth, like nonsensical. I was the only dude that I knew who was using the word. I'm the only individual. You go back 5 years on YouTube, if you can look back on somebody's channel that many years ago, I'm the only guy using words like nonsensical. The only one. The only individual using those kind of words. I have to live with that because I know for a fact, once again, I didn't monetize my channel. I didn't try to trademark or copyright or do any of that type of things that would have made it to where people could have seen that what I was putting forth was true. So you have brothers and sisters who came to the channel, heard the words, was like, man, this nigga got 14 views. I'm taking that. That's how it happened. If y'all go back and look at all my other works from years ago, they don't have as many views. It's easy to take that work and to take things I said from that work and to make it your own if that's what you choose. I'm not angry at that. I'm just like, damn, dog. Like, can a nigga get a shout out though? Can we get a shout out for D Jones out here? No, can't even get that shout out. So these people could have put me on to where I'm not talking about this right now we're having a way different conversation other than keep it funny. But right now I'm at the point where I'm like, all I can do is keep it funny. Because if I say something that's too great or that is so, like really with the shit, they'll take it and then it's no longer mine that I've said because they have 100,000 views in 2 days. And I have 100,000 views altogether on my whole channel. You hear what I'm saying? Like, I mean, people have to recognize and really respect that they have the ability to drown out my whole effort with one video. And who's everybody going to believe? Somebody who has 500,000 subs or a nigga who's got 470? I mean, this is the thing, right on? I have to keep it funny because if I don't keep it funny, I lose. So all I can do is keep it funny. YouTube, I was going to upload a video. I have to upload it. It's for my latest video, the Biden, Joe Biden vindicates me, right? The Rick video, right? They'll probably do it with this video too, where at some point, maybe not on your screen, I don't know how many likes or how many views everyone else sees. They're going to make it to where I have 0 likes and less views than the video shows. I can guarantee it. At some point, they're going to do that to me. Why they do that? Maybe to discourage me, maybe to make me think that nobody, but I can go back and look on the content channel before that, and it'll have the 6, 7, or 8 likes. And I'm like, man, where do all the likes go? And then I'll send them some feedback about how I'm not happy, about how I'm going to do this and that. And then all of a sudden, my likes end up back on the page. But I'm telling y'all, TubeBuddy. I downloaded TubeBuddy just so, because, Boxing Ego said that if you wanted to upgrade your way of doing it, that's how you need to do it. But the thing is, they want you to spend money, right, to promote your channel. And I'm not into that. I would rather pay OBS once a month, $30 that I don't have to give them. So that way I can upload from their platform and be comfortable that whatever I'm uploading, OBS will have the integrity of having taken my hard-earned dividends and saying, okay, he paid this money for it, right? He's not bringing us any real traffic, but we do get to learn from this young brother. Things that we would never learn from guys who only game, who only learn from these Gentiles who literally all they do is play video games. This man is uploading content that we can learn from, right on? So I would expect that they appreciate that level of work as opposed to trying to bring me down. But I have to keep it funny. Because if I don't keep it funny and I get angry that OBS doesn't honor the system, because Google is bigger than OBS, right on? Google is bigger than any a streaming platform, StreamYard, Zoom, whoever, right? I can't think of the other major one, but it might come to me. But there are major streaming platforms that Google can shut it down pretty much. And I'm telling y'all, that this laptop right here, whoa. Look at that. This Asus I have, right? That's the one that I can share the screen on. I can share the screen on that one. I have to try to get this Apple wiped and do some other stuff to it, and then possibly download OBS or something else onto it, and then be able to screen share. But I can screen share on the Asus. I pay for that. I pay to be able to do that primarily only on that laptop. Right on? That's what I pay. I pay to do that. I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I would rather pay my own money to show y'all the truth than to ask you for your money for me to show you the truth. Which is easier. If I have the money, why shouldn't I not spend it? Right? I'm not going to get rich. I don't plan on getting rich ever. Maybe being comfortable, but never rich. And it doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt me. Word? Like I spend money every month on things like beer and liquor that I don't have to buy. So it doesn't bother me to spend my money to try to share the message. Y'all follow what I'm saying? I really do that. And I know that, people think that I'm looking for like some kind of pat on the back, but I'm not. I'm just trying to tell y'all that I've been trying to keep it funny for all these years, where anything I can do to share and spread the message with the least amount of pressure or whatever on y'all. The only pressure is to watch it. That's it. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. There is no pressure to like the video. I don't ask nobody for that. I just pray that people support it just by watching. That's it. And just by saying, okay, I'm gonna give this brother some time because he asked for that. I said 12 more minutes. I'm over my limit. I'm gonna go all the way to 3 hours and make it even. Right on me. So we got 14 more minutes. So I did tell a little bit of a fibber, right? Not a big fat fibber, but a fibber, F-I-V, a fib. But a little one, but still. The love I have for y'all is too great to give up. If it meant me paying fucking $120 a month, right? $100 a month or something like that, $1,200 a year to pay just to post these videos, I would do that. I would find the $100. I would pay for that. It would just be less things that I enjoyed in my personal life. I would do that. I would ask y'all to say, "Oh, y'all know this. Y'all know it costs $100 to post these videos." Blah 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 blah. I wouldn't do that to y'all. I love this too much. It's not like I'm gonna. Tariq called me an attention whore, and that really offended me. So I had to just stay out of his comment section for a long time. Right on, he can come over here and learn something. Or I have to stay out of Professor Black Truth and the Black Authorities comment section for a long time. Anybody who affiliates with him, I have to just stay out of their comment section and just not speak any words. Let them come over here and let them learn something from me, because it's as if they don't understand that, I've given to y'all. But when I tell y'all a link upon link, website upon website, I have not spared on any of these brothers and sisters. I have not spared them. Word, I have given them all the information that I have. The sister that was murdered by the police officer down there in Missouri, the first person I sent that to was Cynthia G. She was the very first person I sent that to. Right on? And then I might have sent it to Torian Rain or something like that. I don't remember if I sent it to him or not, but when Ed Buck, listen, when Ed Buck first got convicted, I'm talking about the day, minutes when it happened. I can show y'all, man, on the Aces. I'll have to pull it up on my Aces and I'll show y'all. I sent that shit to Torian Rain. Word? Did Torian Rain talk about Ed Buck that day? No, they waited days and days and days to talk about this nigga. But I told them what was happening. They're not really up to date. Word? They're very reactionary. They're very responsive. I'm proactive. At worst, I'm responsive. I don't react, I respond. Okay? Word? A response are words normally. You feel me? A reaction is normally something that you physically have to do. I don't ever try to react. I try to respond first and foremost. If I have to react because I have no other choice, then I will. But I try to keep my reactions to a minimum. And I try to be proactive, and protective of what I believe in. And like I was saying, Ed Buck, I knew about that shit the day he got convicted. Did these niggas talk about the fact that Ed Buck was charged with selling methamphetamines? Shit that I had told Torian Rain almost a year ago, that Ed Buck was a fucking drug dealer pimp. Oh, these two brothers who died, these niggas were drug addicts. Whether y'all want to hear that or not, they were drug addicts. Well, let's keep it funny. They could have died on the streets doing drugs. Let's just keep it funny real quick. And want to blame Ed Buck. Who knows how many so-called white boys Ed Buck did that same shit to? Let's keep it funny for a second. The 90s and the 80s were crazy. Let's keep it funny. So the fact that I have to act like individuals who don't even understand, and once again, I can show y'all the email to Tory. I can show y'all the email to this nigga. Word the day of. Okay. Matter of fact, man, let me go to my Google. Let me see if I can't copy the same link that I have over there, right? Because what'll happen is, however old the link is, it'll be as old when y'all pull it up. I'm gonna just go to my Gmail. I'm gonna go to my mail. I'm gonna pull it up. I don't even care. It's in my sent category. Whoop. See, this is why I don't delete all my mails like that. I just don't, because I would rather you see that I'm not tripping. Let's go. Bang, bang, bang. Next page. Oh. Something's funny about that. They're acting super funny. I don't know why. Oh, that's right. Nope. That's not the one. Let me go ahead and just look it up. Yeah. $5 days ago. Why they want to fucking try to play with me? Listen, y'all. I just went to my sent shit, right? I know I sent it to him. I won't tell you this nigga's real name, but it is what it is. I'll just tell you that we have the same first name. Give me a second. Paste. Enter. Okay, y'all. That link right there is 5 days old. At least 5 days old. Going on a whole 6 days and sometimes soon. Listen to me. Almost a whole week ago, I told these niggas about this shit. They're just not talking about it, if they're talking about it at all. But when Ed Buck was supposed to be hot shit, supposed to be hot fish grease, right? They was all on his nuts. Because I obviously was the first. I catch all the articles before they do. Whether y'all know it or not. Like all the hot stories. When Bill Cosby got out, I caught that shit 10 minutes after it happened. Word? 10 minutes, 12 minutes, some shit like that after it happened. I caught that. That's what I do. I'm not. I don't know if y'all understand. They have the platforms that are supposed to be used to inform black people. They don't tell them about the things that they're supposed to tell them because I might have told them and then they get upset about it and then they be salty. I'm keeping it funny, y'all. Keep it funny with me. Don't get upset. Keep it funny. Word? Once again, I've kept it funny this whole time. I ain't got angry or stupid or nothing. All I'm doing is sipping on this liquor. Keep it funny with your boy. All I've done is show y'all that link right there is proof of what I'm saying right now. I have many more links to pages that they've deleted since then, okay, that I have on my own email sent to myself or just saved pages of history that I can prove to y'all. Some of the things in these last month, they got right from your boy. Literally. Bill Cosby got released from prison. Once it was a story. If y'all think I'm lying, God killed me now. No more than 20 minutes. It was like 10 minutes. I got the story. I was up hella early. I copy pasted it. I sent the tutorial. I sent it to Cynthia G. Cynthia G was the first person I sent it to. Okay? The first person. I love serving her ass up with some justice. Okay? I love it. Love LUB, love it. Okay? Love it. Anyway. Anyway, I sent it to her. Okay? And I sent it to that nigga Tariq. And I sent it to Professor Black Truth and the Black Authority, so-called. I sent it to them. This is a fact. And I go purposely and find old videos to post this information on. I don't go and look for their most recent video to put it on. I'll go 3 or 4 videos back and post it in their comment section. They'll delete the comment, of course, but it doesn't mean that I didn't post that information, y'all. It's their prerogative to delete it. I'm keeping it funny. Once again, am I acting up and telling y'all that these niggas owe me everything? No, that's not what I said. I'm just saying that I give them so much for how little they do for me in return is a shame. The God of glory judge between us, betwixt us. Right on? Ain't no white Gentile, ain't no white man a person to me. Bro, that's what he was doing, family. That's what Ed Bucky Buck was up to. Oh, Bucko. But that's the thing, though. This is the same motherfuckers they call white mommy and white daddy. Stop it. No, excuse me. Let's keep it funny. I almost got out of character. Brother, don't encourage me to get out of character, okay? We only got 3 minutes left. Or what I think are 3 minutes. I might extend it again. I might do another extension like the eviction moratorium. Okay, I might have to extend it one more time. Bruh, follow me, family. Please don't get me upset out here, Noobly Jedi. Don't do it to me, man, because they don't understand. I've read that article. It's wild. W-I-L-D. Excuse me, W, not W. W-I-L-D. Excuse me. Let me speak proper, correct grammar, enunciation, pronunciation, aka English. Bam. This white devil, this pigskin devil, was doing God knows what to that young brother and to that brother who clearly was a grown man. But who knows how many white skin, pigskin devils he did the same shit to and got away with. This is my point, is that black people don't want to hear. They will do to one another first before what they do to you. And if they get it, and if they can get away with it doing it to one another, they figure there's no way I can't get away with it doing it to you. I'm trying to give y'all the game. This is where serial murderers come from. Right on? A serial murderer killed his own mama and own daddy. Police didn't even fucking suspect this motherfucker. He gonna kill again. Mm-hmm. He gonna move somewhere, get married, have about 4 or 5 children, kill one of the children, the baby drown, right? Then he gonna go out there killing motherfuckers all on the interstate. He don't give a fuck. That's how they get down, man. That's their get down. That's how they move. Once again, hey, let's just keep it funny. Or this is who they are. Let's keep it funny. You know, this is what keeping it funny is about. Word is not getting upset about the shit that we know is fucked up. Let's just keep it funny. Ed Buck was doing what Ed Buck should have done to gay black dudes who would go into this motherfucker's home and allow for this pigskin devil to violate them. Right on? So they'll let this motherfucking white dude run up their backside and pump drugs into them, but won't get a job and don't want to marry a black woman and talk about how full of shit black women are. They both dead now. They ain't got to worry about how full of shit black women are. No mas. It's over. And you got heterosexual niggas with children trying to stick up for these motherfuckers. I'm not sticking up for them. Word? They got what they asked for. They dealt with the devil. The devil gave them a dose that they could not handle. Stop it. Let's keep it funny. Let's just keep it funny. Word? They don't want to hear it. Oh, no. My version of Keep It Funny is not the Django version of Keep It Funny. This is the Nig Man version. This is Dark Nig Duck. This is Let's Get Dangerous. Keep it funny. Sorry. I'm tired. I don't have to take that shit. I don't have to take that shit. Nobody does. And I'm tired of black folks feeling like it's their job to take it right there on the chin. And then right there on the chin again. And then, okay, that's not your job to take. It's not your job to take that. It's not. It's just not. Okay? It's not your job to get hit by a Deontay Wilder punch or a Francis Ngannou punch or a Derek Lewis punch. That's not your job, okay, to get blasted by a heavyweight and then act like nothing happened while your fucking marbles are still trying to put themselves together, if they can get put back together. You hear what I'm saying? That's not our job, bro. Our job from this point and this point forward only is to keep it funny. I'm going to keep it. Brother, I'm going to keep it funny for the rest of my days, the best of my ability. If they force me to go to trial, did y'all hear me? If they force me to go to trial, I'm going to keep it funny. Just remember, there ain't never been another one like me to stand up toe-to-toe, nose-to-nose, fist-to-fist with the law like I have, okay? I've been in the way of a tidal wave, and I've been all but crushed. I've been all but crushed, but I'm still on my 2 feet, and I can still keep it funny. So I'm ready to go one more round with another tidal wave, with another wave that should knock me off my feet. Should take all that I've got left in my reserves from me. It should beat me down. It should. But if God willing, if the Most High God, like he shines today upon the earth, and he smiles with his blessings, God willing, he won't take me out just like that. He'll let me to have lived, to have seen the end the right way. I say this to y'all because I might have to go to court at the end of next month. They might have me stand before a jury of not my peers and find me guilty of some shit I didn't even do. I'd have to keep it funny. Can y'all dig it? We just have to keep it funny. We have to keep it funny, brothers and sisters. I have to keep it funny more than anyone else does in my situation. But I know that some of y'all enjoy listening to these messages because they're just encouraging. And if nothing else, I know I have my own sense of humor. And I know it's just fun to hear. I know it's just funny to listen to. Some of the stuff I say is crazy. That's okay. That's all right. But I bless y'all no matter what, because this is where I'm at. We're at 3 hours in, y'all. 3 hours and 4 minutes and 55 seconds. Whew. I salute you. It says don't end it yet. Got 5 more minutes. Can you dig it? You got 5 more minutes. I just bless y'all because I need y'all to understand that this is where the Most High God shines the most. This is where He does His work the most. When you don't think that there's anything left for Him to do for you because all that He has done for you, you don't deserve. This is when He shows up and He does His job the greatest. He has no need to prove to a lowly man like myself that He is on high, that He is in the clouds, that He is above the clouds, He is in the heaven of heavens. There's nothing to prove to me. There's nothing to prove to you either. But He blesses us every day with His presence and with His grace. And He gives us the ability to live a life that is within peace. The peace being that there is no peace, but it is more calm and more tranquil than that which my brothers and my sisters live under. I don't live in an all-black neighborhood. I never have. I don't live in an all-black city. Only time I did that when I was a little boy. When I say all-black neighborhood, I'm talking about like that I can actually acknowledge. You know, even the hilltop when I was growing up was very diverse. Blacks, whites, a few Hispanics, and a couple Asians. More diverse now than it ever was back then, but still, just the point being that what I was taught to see, what I was taught to know, are things that, as long as I don't get angry about why black people don't have this and why they don't have that, then I can just keep it funny. I can laugh about the small things. See, I can keep it funny because I have a bottle of Pendleton whiskey that I have to finish on. I can keep it funny because I have money to go spend at the store. I can keep it funny because for me, it's not a big deal. For me, it's that simple thing. It's a very easy thing. I have blessed every single one of my brothers and my sisters who have been here. It's okay. I'm glad that everything I say they can't. They don't want to listen to. It would be more unfortunate that you love to listen to somebody who talked about fighting and has never been in a fight themselves. Hell, people who talk about shooting and don't know shit about shooting themselves. Then you would listen to a brother who's like, not only do I know much about the combat of hand to hand, but I know much about the combat of the gun. And there's more I could tell you while keeping it funny than they could while being completely dead serious. I have nothing to prove to anyone. I end the video on this message. Treat, never, keep, no. Treat every weapon as if it was loaded. Never point a weapon at anything you do not intend to shoot. Keep the weapon on safe until you intend to fire. Keep your finger straight and off the trigger until you intend to fire. Know your target and what lies beyond it. Brothers and sisters, I have done more than kept it funny. I have informed my people of all the things that they should know as far as who I am in this moment, right now, and going forward. Saying that means one thing. No matter what they do to you, no matter what they say, keep it funny. And may today be better. May today be better than tomorrow. And may this week be better than your last. I salute you again. That's it.